Okay. Well. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm DMing. How are all your days going?
Good.
Alright.
I had today off, so.
There we go.
Just sending out the tweets that we're live.
Hello, Twitch viewers, all 0 of you.
Don't you just love 0 Twitch viewers?
We don't even have the
Like
bots right
famous?
now. It's just 0.
It's nice to be
Flat zero.
famous.
Okay,
This is
there's
worse
hockey
than
sticks.
hang on.
Welcome back, Hockey. Oh,
Gotcha,
goodbye,
gotcha.
Hockey
Okay.
Sticks.
What's happening with hockey
Welcome
sticks?
back, Hockey
Okay.
Sticks.
Hopefully, don't worry about it. Okay. So, does anybody want to give the recap of the last session, or do you want me to?
Oh my. That needs to be muted.
Join the
I-
fucking
Forgot to
thing.
mute the stream.
Hello?
Hello.
There you are.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello?
Marco.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Who wants to give the recap of the last session?
I would love to.
Yes, please do. Please do, Hockey Sticks. I'd love to hear your iteration of the last session. When you weren't there for a
Alright.
second of it.
Actually, I watched the stream.
Oh, did you watch the stream? So you know exactly what happened.
Yeah. Actually, someone else, please do it though, because watching it and being a part of it is way different.
If nobody wants to, I will, but I'd prefer somebody else to.
I can do it.
Okay, you ready? Please go ahead and
So-
give the recap of the last session.
Last we left off, consequences, noble consequences happened related to our actions. Fucking Hockey Sticks disguised as Ayla ran off. We pretended to chase after her. I pretended to think that she had disappeared around the corner while seeing her talking to Ayla. I showed Rory that she was talking to Ayla, and then we walked away. Because fuck that.
At what point, out of curiosity, actually, Jason, at what point in time during the conversations did they walk in on us?
You would know that.
I forgot.
It was early on. Very early on.
Okay, so it wasn't like when things turned sour. Okay.
Then as we were walking away, some human dude walked up to us and was like, "Hey, I'm looking for a Triton," and we're like, "He's not a Triton, he's a Sandolian." But we, as in me, because we were the only 2 people together at that point. So he introduced himself as Icarus. We eventually told him that no, Rory is not a Sandolian, and is in fact a Triton. Then we all got together with the party, stayed the night at the tavern. Then the next day, we went through the portal in the library to the academy. And then Icarus was like, "I'm gonna steal that meteor." And then got shoved off and almost died, but teleported away before he did. But before that happened, Yoroni was asking him questions about stuff and shit. And got given a stone and was told if he is in trouble to crush it.
Ooh,
Okay.
this is drawing from like so many different mythologies. I love it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I don't think I mentioned the. No, wait, yes I did. I did mention that his name was Icarus.
Yeah, I'll fill in some empty spots. So you guys, after meeting with Icarus, you guys tried to care to Raeli, who was unconscious after being knocked out as a dragon. No matter what you guys would do, she still seemed to be completely unconscious, and she still had a pulse, although it was a slightly lighter pulse, a slightly slower pulse than what you would expect. She still had a pulse. But last that you guys checked, she still was unconscious, sleeping on her bed, with a glass of tea that Muriel left out on her table as you guys left to go to the Qarawiyyan Academy. by Rory telling them that these people were his saviors after he was kidnapped, which was a lie, but the guards accepted it and let everybody go through. Icarus then got kicked off, like as you said, and you guys went up to go see Ardvin Qarawiyyan.
I just love how both times we've mentioned it, we've completely glossed over Icarus getting kicked off, which is exactly how the characters reacted.
That's exactly what happened. It was just like he got kicked off, they looked over, he disappeared. Oh well, let's go see Ardvin.
I am honestly so glad Ayla was not around, though, when the plot to steal the meteor came around.
Oh my goodness. You guys saw Ardvin. You talked to him briefly. He talked with Rory, who said, and then he said to Rory that his father still wants him to study. So Rory has now left and is studying, and it is last that you guys left off. Euroni was in the Abyssal and Infernal Library, and Fred and Muriel were in the main library. And that's where we're going to start our session. So, let's start with Euroni, actually. Euroni, you are in the Abyssal and Infernal location. You've read up briefly on some of the history of them and how they were created. Most of the information that you read is not information that you've not already had before, but there is a few little bits and pieces of information that you didn't know.
Okay. Such as?
It's a good question.
Such as nothing important.
Such as they weren't actually necessarily created. They were more a lineage of people rather than an individual person creating them. And you did find out that Din, the god of death that you would recognize, was one of the first leaders of the Infernals, specifically not the Abyssals, but the Infernals. And he led them to go into a different plane of existence.
How do you spell my name, DM?
Din?
I need it from a PowerPoint.
D-I-N-N. Din.
D-I-N-N.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And he led them to essentially reign over a different plane of existence. They were originally on the same plane that you guys are on, but he led them to a different plane. And this was tens of hundreds of thousands of years ago. Nobody actually knows exactly when.
I see. Okay.
So initially, the Infernal were just like people that lived alongside everybody else. But they essentially escaped to rule a separate plane as their own.
Alright. Am I able to find any information about how to... I don't know, just theories on how to create portals to their realms, perhaps?
As I said last session, the only books that you would see that might have give you some information on that would be conjuration books.
Okay. I'm going to go looking for conjuration then.
There are not a whole lot of conjuration books within this specific library, but you find just like one or two that like are summer lesson demons, and that's about it.
Okay.
Which is a spell that you already knew existed.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
What was that teacher that... Fuck. Rory mentioned a teacher. I forget.
Hold on, I probably have it written down.
I can't find my fucking notebook.
What was it the teacher of?
Abyssal.
The one that... Yeah, that one.
Abyssal Infernal.
Can't fucking find my notebook.
Nasir?
Yeah, Nasir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
I'm gonna look for him.
Okay.
dear.
Are you looking for him within the library, or are you looking for him just anywhere?
Actually, are classes in session currently?
Classes are kind of in a perpetual state of
Yo, am I
session.
crazy?
Or at
Yo,
least
am I crazy?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes.
Oh my god, Brent.
Y'all,
Am I
am I
crazy?
crazy?
Wait,
Boom.
I didn't hear y'all. What?
You said,
You said-
am I crazy? And then you just cut out.
Yeah.
Oh.
You disconnected. Y'all, am I crazy? Boom.
Okay, I know the answer to that question. I said, am I crazy or is this Beethoven?
This is Beethoven, yes.
I knew it!
I wanted to
Dude, I
put
love
classical
Beethoven.
music on because you guys were in an academy. So,
We're,
I'm playing classical
we're
music.
doing classical
Okay.
shit
Fucking
right now.
jam.
So
Okay.
classes are perpetually.
I will be so pissed.
As far as you know right now, it seems as if classes are kind of in a perpetual state of happening. Sometimes they're not, but sometimes they are. But you don't necessarily know what that like rotation is. There are no alarms or anything like that. Nobody has told you anything
Is there anything I can find that can tell me that?
in the library. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. I am not as good at that as I thought I was. I mean, I'm good at it. 17, but I thought I was better.
So you look around looking for some bit of information as to how classes operate, but there is no listings or anything like that in particular. But you do see the librarian.
I'm gonna wander up to her. Or
It's a him. It's a him. He's a human man, actually, this is probably the first human that you've actually seen here at the Qarawiyyan Academy.
Okay.
Other than obviously Icarus, but
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk up to him. Excuse me.
yes.
Is there a schedule for classes or anything?
Have you not gotten your schedule yet?
I'm not a student yet, at least, but there was a professor I wanted to talk to. I don't want to interrupt any classes.
I see. Which professor are you looking for?
Fuck, I forgot the name again.
Nasir.
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 He's a really cool guy.
The Infernal Abyssal professor. Yes, yes.
That's
He
the
comes
one,
here. He
that's the
comes here quite often, but I believe he is currently in a session right now. And then he gives you instructions as to how to get to his classroom.
one. Okay, thank you. I'm going to follow those instructions to try and find his class.
Okay. And as you start walking around, hold on one second. Where is Poppy?
With me.
Like where on your body?
Probably beside me.
Beside you on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Suddenly, you see a small figure run and dash and grab your cat, Poppy, and start running away.
I'm gonna call out, "Hey!" and dismiss Poppy. So Poppy vanishes in their arms as I call out, "Hey." Assuming there is
I was like,
something that
that's not
prevents
a
me
good
from
question.
dismissing Poppy.
I don't think it does prevent you. Let me double check on that, but I don't believe it does.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so, but I just
You know,
because I know
have to say,
that I can dismiss Poppy when someone's holding Poppy, just if they have anything that prevents it.
Yeah, no, it does not. It doesn't prevent. No.
Okay, so Poppy
Poppy is
vanishes.
my favorite
I call out,
character.
"Hey."
I have to say, I literally used Poppy in so many other campaigns in like some illusionary form.
Oh my god.
Okay, so as this, as the cat vanishes from the air, you see this figure turn around towards you.
I'm gonna snap Poppy back into existence on my shoulder.
Oi! No! I stole that! Fair and square!
You gotta try and steal something that isn't a familiar, buddy.
Fucking wizards and their fucking familiars!
Might I recommend not trying to steal an animal in a wizard's academy? Because most of them are familiars, and I give a scratch. I give Poppy a little head scratch as she's now sitting on my shoulder.
Wow. Okay. Huh. Now I've got to think. I didn't consider this outcome.
You
Well,
didn't
not-
consider this
I
out.
forgot that could happen too.
Well, neither did my character. So
Okay.
Teleporting cat.
I'm gonna approach you.
Okay.
I am a 3-foot tall gnome, female,
Okay.
and I've got long platinum hair. My skin is very pale, and my hat that I have with me is about half of my size, like the half of the size of me on top of me. So including my hat, I'm about 4 foot tall.
Ha! Ha! Still shorter than Ayla. Yes.
But
Amazing, though.
the biggest thing is my eyes look. You've seen the meteor yesterday. My eyes look exactly like the meteor.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good to know.
I'm going
Please,
to.
please note that he said that his eyes look like it, not that his skin looks like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
My skin looks pale, but just like the regular amount of pale.
Gotcha.
I-
Gotcha.
Regular bookworm shut in pale.
Yeah.
I'm going to crouch down so I'm looking at her eye to eye.
That's offensive.
Yeah. Are you doing it in a very offensive way?
I'm doing it in the kind of way that you would do it to a child.
Yeah.
That's offensive. As a short child, I find that offensive.
What
Ayla's
would it
just like,
take?
as a short child myself.
what would it take for you to give me your cat?
Listen, Poppy's not for sale.
Poppy. I'm gonna reach into my hat. Like, I'll lift up the brim and reach my hand into the hat, and I'm gonna pull out some what looks like poppy flowers. Be like, these?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So I go to offer you the poppy seeds. Not
Oh,
seeds,
no.
flowers.
her name is Poppy.
You said you. I reach back into my hat and I come back empty-handed.
Suddenly you hear footsteps dashing around the corner, and if you turn around behind you, you see a human woman in front of you, dashing towards the two of you.
Okay. Looking around frantically, Mortimer runs in going like, Jesus Christ, where the fuck did you go? And looking around, seeing you offering poppy seeds to some strangers, just like, okay, it's fine, she's not. And Mortimer starts to walk towards goes, hi, hello, I haven't seen, she bothering you, hello?
I'm gonna stand all the way up, like stand up, turn around, and face you. Hello, ma'am.
Do you still have Poppy on you?
Yes, she's still on my shoulder.
I'm gonna jump up and try to take it. As you turn around.
So Mortimer tries to like fucking run after, but just go, you can't just steal people's shit!
Okay, can we take just a brief second? Mortimer, could you please describe your character?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, so Mortimer walks in. She's a human girl, around, you'd guess, like 5'7", 5'8", like, you know, 10 a bit taller, but like, you know, nothing special. And she's clad in, what is, it actually looks kind of like a bit proper, like, it's, you know, long pants that are of fine make with like, and she's got a coat on, and you can see it's like buttoned open and the shirt underneath, but you see it's all a shade of brown, like all of it, it's just brown everywhere. Boots are brown as well, just like a flat color of brown, but her face and her skin and hands that are showing. The only things that aren't brown is just like white tinge, pale. She has like a dirty mess of like blondish brown hair tied into a bun, and with bits of it like coming out loosely, not neat. And she's got a bit of like right now she doesn't, but usually she has like a bit of a wry smile on her face all the time. But right now she's just like, "Fuck is Lisbeth doing?" And has hazel eyes. And yes.
Meanwhile, Euroni with his bright green eyes, flowy blonde hair, lightly tanned skin, 6'5" ass is standing looking
Goddamn.
down at you.
Yeah, I would have had to have tried to grab a Poppy before you finished standing up.
Yeah.
Wait, how did Lisbeth get up there?
Yoink.
I imagine I don't grab Poppy.
Probably not. Because I, as a monk, I am fairly dexterous and probably stand up really quickly.
Lisbeth, roll me let's have you roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check, you choose.
All right. Weirdly, I'm better at athletics.
Which is unusual for a gnome.
8.
Hey,
Strong
so
girl.
you jump up as he's standing up and you completely miss the cat entirely. It doesn't even seem as if Euroni noticed that you did anything.
Seeing that you're probably not going to nab his cat, Mortimer's kind of like, and goes, Lisbeth, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to get?
I just point at the cat. Like I had. It's been so long since I've had a cat's paw to work with.
People aren't just going to give you your pets. You know, we've talked about this before. You can't just.
I offered him flowers. He asked for flowers, and I offered them to him, and he said no.
I said Poppy isn't for sale. Because her name is Poppy.
I'm
sorry, I find this adorable.
Mona just kind of like softly rubs her head, but gives like a smile and a chuckle. Anyways, she goes, sorry, rough start. I'm Mortimer. She looks up at you, seeing you're like 6'5". Goes like, you didn't hit your head on the way in, did you? That was rude. Sorry. Yeah, Mortimer, hello. Ignore I said that.
It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna reach out a hand to shake your hand.
Yeah,
Ask him how the weather is up there.
God. She looks for any like cloud mist on your like head that you might have touched. But yeah, she clasps your hand and gives it a big shake. Like, yeah, good to meet.
I'm your by the way.
While they're talking, can I let Buxton out and be trying to stand on top of Buxton to reach Poppy?
Buxton.
You can stand on top of Buxton. How tall is Buxton?
Buxton's about as tall as I am.
Okay, so you're tall as you are with your hat or without your hat?
Without my hat.
Without your hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to get up and you make me another dexterity acrobatics or athletics check.
14.
14. I'll say that you're able to grab Poppy this time.
Poppy will cry out as you grab her.
Immediately I slam my hat down on her, like trying to get her in my hat.
God.
Oh my goodness!
Can I take? Should I interrupt? I feel like Mortimer would interrupt, but I kind of see what happens if you put the cat in the hat. Okay. Mortimer, seeing that you're plainly stealing someone's pet, can I try to stop her by just going like, Lisbeth, and just like, grabbing her hand and just stopping her.
What is Lisbeth standing on? Like, because I turned around.
Oh, it's a bush.
It's a bush.
A bush?
Yes, it's a bush.
Wait, how is there?
I'm gonna go.
Wait.
I'm gonna go from panicked to confused as I see the bush.
I'll have. I've just got Poppy, or I assume you make Poppy disappear.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna.
Lisbeth, I'm holding my hat as though I have your cat in it. And then I just look over at the floor, and then I look back at you, and I point at you, and then look at the floor again, and I go, okay.
That
I reach into my hat, and I'm like, "Hey, you can have." And I'm like, I've got my whole arm in my hat. Like, where'd she go? Where'd the cat?
I'm gonna resummon Poppy in the hat.
I'll take Poppy out of the hat, and I'll go to very, very reluctantly. Like, I do not want to do this, but I go to hand Poppy back to you.
I take Poppy.
Mortimer just kind of gives like a soft nod, like, yes.
I love them already.
So
This-
where did that
So much.
This
bush?
is so adorable.
I'm gonna poke the bush.
The bush reacts to you. It moves a little bit.
What? Does she have
Yes.
a pet bush?
I have a pet bush.
Oh my god!
You know, I've seen some
His name is
crazy
Maxine.
things. I've seen some crazy things since I showed up at this academy. I saw someone fucking fall off and fucking vanish through a portal. But this is probably the craziest thing I've seen. A sentient bush.
How long have you been here?
Couple hours?
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll
you have
you'll
lots
get.
Wait.
more to see.
Only a couple hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Okay.
I keep forgetting how like short time.
Yeah,
can
I'm gonna hop down off of Buxton and say, are you a student here? Did you just start?
Yeah, I wish. But no, I'm not a student. I'm just visiting. My friend Rory, the Triton Prince, comes here.
I don't know him.
Rorless Carithlin.
No.
Okay. like it's a pretty big academy, and I didn't know who before, so fair. I'm gonna turn back to Mortimer. So is this your little girl then?
Oh, no, I mean, no. This is
I go over
this
to
is her.
I go over to Mortimer and I said, yeah, we're students here.
There you go.
Here, you want to see student ID? And I cast minor illusion, and I make it looks exactly like a student ID, and I only have it up for like a second. At the top, it says Lisbeth, but it's like spelled like horribly, and then the rest of it is just squiggles. And then as soon as you start to look at it, I drop it and go, yeah, see, we're students.
You're only gonna nod. I didn't know that they used minor illusion for their student IDs. That's pretty cool.
Was that serious or sarcastic?
That was serious. That was serious. Urani's passive insight is 15, so chances are he could tell it was minor illusion, but he doesn't know how the academy works.
You could also probably tell that I was straight up lying about being a student.
With my passive insight of 15,
can I roll a deception check, DM?
Yeah, do
Yeah, go
that.
ahead.
Roll
Roll
deception.
deception.
I'll roll insight.
Please
well,
roll higher than
7.
15. Wait, are Fred and is everybody else still in the
Yeah,
library?
you see that.
Yeah,
They usually do that.
Fred and Muriel, you guys are still both in the library. Ayla, or Hockey Sticks, you're somewhere else.
Dang,
Yeah.
I'm sad. I wish I was.
You'll know where you are when you show up.
I'm just
All right.
I'm just gonna nod.
Good.
What I just kind of goes to Elizabeth like, you shouldn't be lying to people. You're gonna introduce yourself.
We don't know who he is.
You can find out who he is talking to people. You know.
People don't. This is whispered to Mortimer. People don't usually like me if I just do that.
You know,
Why?
I mean,
You're so adorable.
There you go. Wait, is it just Uroni here?
Yeah,
yes, it is
me.
just Urani. It's
Yeah,
currently
well,
Urani,
okay,
Lisbeth,
well,
and Mortimer, and that's it.
While I'm looking at these two, I'm going to Divine Sense, just in case either of them are fiendish.
So let me look into Divine Sense real quick.
Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell or know the location of any fiend, celestial, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. As you cast Divine Sense, you feel a ridiculously strong celestial nature in Lisbeth.
Oh! Oh my! I've never seen that actually work. Jesus fucking Christ! Ah! Correction. No, correction. He doesn't say Jesus fucking Christ because Jesus doesn't exist. Correction. He says, oh, for Moonbo's sake! Ah!
As soon as you yell, Lisbeth just kind of hides behind Mortimer, like, what the fuck?
Mortimer just kind of.
I'm staring straight at you, Lisbeth. What are you?
Mortimer just. You're right. She kind of like tries to reach out. You okay? Good.
I didn't realize that anyone could have that strong of a celestial presence.
Oh. Are you? Did you?
I'm a paladin.
I understand.
Divine Sense.
Yes.
Which is strange. You're only saying that is strange because he doesn't wear armor. He doesn't have a shield. The only weapon he has is a quarterstaff. And it's not a familiar. Find familiar, not a paladin spell.
We will get along quite well. Trust me.
He's not actually lying though. He has one level of paladin.
Yeah.
What was just good? Do you know about her or have heard anything here
I've
relating
never
to?
heard of her, but Jesus, or Moonbow, she has such the celestial presence. What is she?
So have you heard rumors about someone who knows a god that no one else knows about? Have you been around the academy long? I can't. You said hours, right?
I've literally just been to the Infernal Library and the main library and the entrance. That's about it.
Oh my god, is this what I think it is?
Okay, well, I mean, it's not. Wait, it's DM. It's not really a secret. It's like just like a thing.
It is a bit of a secret, but keep in mind the piece of information that I just sent you, so you can make that decision yourself if you want to tell them. But it is something that's not being thrown around.
Gotcha. So, she's something special, so to say, and she how do you put this? What you felt, what you sensed, much to do with it. She's she kind of like just pats like Lisbeth's head behind her and goes, she's I don't know how Academy works. I'm sorry. So I'm trying to figure out how much to reveal.
She's definitely something special.
Because technically, I just met this guy, right?
Yes, you just met him.
No, more than technically, literally, you just met this guy.
Yeah, so I'm just like, she's a bit of a special one, like if you hang around enough, you'll see her around.
What are you doing here?
Visiting.
Visiting.
I look at Mortimer and I say, are there any other visitors other than you?
Usually not. But yeah. Is there any more of you?
There's two others, Malake and Tread.
Make an insight check, Mortimer.
Yes. Really quick, how do I do the thing where you're rolling from D&D Beyond? I've never really used it before.
You have to get it's a Chrome extension called.
Okay. I'll just roll my insight from here.
Called Beyond 20. But.
You go ahead and roll it. I'll send you the extension, and you can be working on it.
Okay, thank you. 15.
Okay, 15. As he says, there's two of us, just Fred and Malake. You sense a ridiculously small quiver in his voice.
Huh. Mortimer just kind of takes note of it herself, kind of like okay. And goes, so two of you?
Three of us, including myself. So two
Okay,
other
and,
were visiting Royalist Carawiyyan.
okay, all right. Also, DM, visitors don't usually. Do visitors come to the academy, or is it usually like
No.
non-students or like? Okay, so visitors are unusual.
Yeah,
right?
visitors are pretty unusual. They do happen sometimes, but usually they're of nobility. Which, speaking of nobility, you would recognize the name Rorlos Carawiyyan. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's,
what would I know about that?
That's Prince of Alteris. He is currently a student at the academy.
Son of Rorlin?
Son of Rolnus.
Rolnus Grithlin. The king of Alteris.
We've been here, so Lisbeth's probably not paid attention, but you would have known that there was a bit of a scare. People thought that he was kidnapped.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, wait. Sorry. So Rooney in front of me is. Are you saying he's of noble? Or
No.
did you say your
No.
friends? Sorry, confused.
Yeah. We are friends of Royalist Carawiyyan, is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Royal's king, the big crown head,
Prince.
Prince.
the prince,
Yeah.
tiny prince.
Yeah. We
Prince?
actually saved him. He was kidnapped or something.
Insight check. No, Lisbeth's not good insight.
Okay.
Hey, to be fair, Euroni is not good at deception either.
Yeah, you're right. Here, 6.
Do I still
who
keep
is
my
highest
inside of
charisma
15
stat
or?
now?
Huh?
Who,
What's up?
Who is,
Mm, one.
Wait, who?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Euroni is not telling the truth.
I'm
Euroni
gonna,
did not save Royalist.
I think the DM will be into this. I'm gonna just as soon as you say that, I'm gonna glance like beside you on the ground and go, saved? Really?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I pick up on this as well. That he's not being truthful.
Probably.
What would I know? What would I know specifically about like the prince being saved? Like, just
Nothing. It just the prince literally just came back 2 hours ago. So as far as you know, the prince has still been taken.
Okay, so I'm just. You mean the prince that's still missing?
He's back. When we got here like 2 hours ago or something.
That's nice. She kind of like gives a kind of half smile.
The funniest thing is that the bounty hunter who was hired to save him got shoved off the academy down to the meteor. He ended up warping away with some weird portal thing, but still.
That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of horrible, man.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Man could have died. Like, what's up with that?
I don't know. It's kind of funny. They hired a bounty hunter to save the prince, and the bounty hunter did nothing. Except almost died for plotting to steal the meteor.
Moda was just trying to kind of wrap her head around here, knowing that this guy is saying that he's like not truthfully, but he's saying he's spinning a tale that he saved the prince and like pushed off a bounty hunter or some shit. She's just
the saving the prince is a lie. The bounty hunter falling is not.
okay. She's just very like. So you've got 2 other friends, was it?
Yes. Fred is a minotaur, and Malaka is a Goliath.
A minute.
As soon as like Lisbeth's looking beside you, like just kind of like confused for a second, like mumbling like "What?" And then like as soon as you say Minotaur, she perks up and goes, "A Minotaur?"
Yeah.
Why are you exposing me like that?
Because you would do the same.
As if when they finally see you, they're not going to recognize that you're a minotaur. You've outed me as a minotaur. That's my own place to come out as.
He's
Tried
actually
to win her Dolian.
guys, he's actually a gnoll, okay?
Hey, listen.
With disguise kit.
I'm just using minor illusions. Probably no disguise self to make myself look like a minotaur indefinitely.
Okay. And I'm assuming by law minotaurs aren't exactly common, I'm guessing.
On exactly
Like,
what?
common.
You cut out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're
Like,
not.
okay, so I'm just like, so like minotaur. could you perhaps, in the spirit of like just getting to know everyone, could you lead us to your friends? I'm very interested in
Well, I
being
was
visited
I'd
in the
love
academy.
to. I'd love to meet the
was-
Minotaur.
I was actually
Yeah.
heading that way now.
Okay.
At
Nice.
least where I think they should be. Back to the
Right.
main library.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Feel
here,
free to
let me
join
lead.
me.
And
Yeah.
I'll start walking forward to the
Uh,
main library and act like I completely know the way.
Lisbeth, do you sure you know where you're going? Mortimer just kind of like jogs up side by side to her,
Lisbeth-
goes like,
Like you're, you would be used to Lisbeth doing these type of shenanigans. Like Lisbeth started walking
Yeah.
away, and then like she looked beside her and she goes, "The coin."
I just kind of like every time she's gently like tug on like her like shoulder or hat or something, just redirecting her to the right direction.
And she as soon as you touch her, she goes like, "Oh, yeah, library, let's go." And yeah, you're helping me.
Yeah,
find
you
the
knew it
right
was this way,
direction.
right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, of course.
This smart.
Euronym's just giggling to himself as he follows them.
Sorry, Dad came in.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are walking back towards the main library.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Real quick, let's roleplay what Fred and Malake Muriel were doing while all this was happening. So Fred, last that you saw, you attempted to steal a book from the library, and then it quickly like teleported itself. Well, not teleported. It flew itself back into place into the shelves. And Muriel, I don't actually remember. I think you're reading up on a specific language, but I actually don't recall what language it was.
I was reading up on Elvish lore.
Oh,
And
that's
if she
right,
had
Elvish
time,
lore.
She'd probably, yeah. And if she had time, she'd probably try and read up on how the Elvish trance works as well.
Okay. So is that what you want to do during this time? You're just continuing to read Elvish lore and specifically trying to find out information about Elvish trances? Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
This is the most intense investigation check with this music.
Okay. So within the same book that you're reading on Elvish lore, you're able to find a section that talks about how the elves were able to essentially force themselves to never sleep. But this also meant that they constantly worked day in and day out. And then eventually one day a leader called that it would be mandatory for elves to take at least 4 hours of meditation each day to relax so that they were not constantly working. So it's basically natural. It's not magical. Okay. Fred, what are you doing during this time?
Okay, so after that whole incident where he can't get the books, he's just gonna give up on trying to leave with them, and mostly because they flew off into the separate directions where they were supposed to go, and he doesn't want to go look for them. So he's gonna go outside the library and walk around the school.
Okay, roll me a survival check.
Survival check?
Yep.
It's a maze.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't Fred have like labyrinthian?
Oh, that's true. You do.
location
Yep,
or
you have.
whatever?
That's true because you're a minotaur. So never mind. You don't need to do that. So you start walking around, and this whole place is definitely weird. You've never really experienced any place like it. Not even a place that I shall not name. It's weird corridors upon weird corridors going into weird rooms constantly, but you're starting to make a little bit of sense of it. It doesn't really make sense that they would have built it this way, but you kind of understand how things are working. But you walk into a couple of classrooms that are teaching some basic information to younger children. You walk into another classroom that is teaching on cooking. You walk into another classroom that nobody currently is in, but there are drawings of different fey creatures on the chalkboard.
Or like, so the students don't pay me any mind?
Nope, they don't care about you whatsoever. Some of the people that are walking along like the pathways will kind of look at you like curiously as you're walking through, but they don't really care that much. But any of the classrooms, nobody pays attention to you in.
Okay. I don't really know what to do. Can Fred like sit down in one of the classrooms and listen to a lecture? The Fey one. How about that?
Okay, so the Fey one, there is currently nobody in the classroom, but you can sit and wait if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, how long do you want to wait for?
If the professor doesn't show up, like a half an hour.
Okay, I would say about 20 minutes go by, and a satyr woman walks in. She looks up to you. Hello.
Just quick, Muriel can't hear Fred at all.
Oh, don't know why that is. I do have Fred turned all the way up, but...
Is it my
Fred's
microphone
volume
or
is 100.
is it my
I
microphone?
can try turning the Beatmaster down, but I don't think that's going to fix the problem.
Is anybody else having this issue?
No?
No, she's
No,
just
I
a bit
can hear him
quiet
just
for
fine.
me. Yeah, I just have to like focus when she's talking as well.
If there's anything you want me to do, you let me know. I'm not really sure.
I don't know if
What
there's a way we
you-
can fix it. So,
Muriel, do you have Fred local muted, perhaps?
I don't see. No, Fred's not muted.
Weird.
Are you using headphones or speakers? Because on speakers it might be harder to make out.
Using this, I'm just using the computer's mic and audio. It has
so
built
not
into it.
headphones.
No headphones.
I would
And that might be why it's
try
harder to hear.
reconnecting. It might be just a connection thing because everybody else is able to
Okay.
hear Fred fine.
That's
If not,
true.
I would turn Fred's volume up all the way. If you right click Fred
Okay.
and then just turn the user volume up
Yeah.
all the way. Because
Mm.
I have Fred's
I'll
Fred's
disconnect and
volume turned
connect
up
up.
200. So
I won't jump scare you.
I also have hockey sticks up to 200. I have Lisbeth up to 173. I have Muriel at 109. I have Mortimer at 163. I have Uroni at
Wait.
158.
I'll just wait till Fred.
Why do you
talks
have me at
and
such a
then
high
I'll see if
level?
it works.
I'm talking.
'Cause
Hello.
your mic
Now I
is
can hear
quiet.
Fred.
Hi.
I can hear Fred now.
That's
Okay.
all just complete lies.
Yay.
Definitely not that quiet.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool. So this satyr woman comes up to you. She seems relatively young. She says, "Hello. What are you doing here?"
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no. He's gonna,
Oh no, socializing.
he's gonna glance up at the woman and like look around to like because there's nobody sitting in the desk, and he was like, I was waiting for a lecture.
Are you a new student here? I didn't hear that we were having a Minotaur come in to class.
I'm here mute.
I love how Fred is just making himself at home.
What?
Yeah, I live here.
I definitely live here. No, he's gonna be like, what is a new student? Do you need to go through some sort of process or?
She looks very confused as you say this. Yes, you could say that there is quite a long process, actually. You have to be picked from your own academy and your own... Where are you from?
That's not important.
Says the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Well, she sits down right next to you. Okay, that's fine. So, what do you want to learn?
Fred's like, he's gonna just like point at whatever's on the board.
Give me one moment.
Also, I'm just checking if my thing's working. I'm not actually rolling.
If you're like, there's nothing on the board, I'm gonna be like, oh no.
So you see a drawing of a beast-like dog on the board, which you would know that these types of dogs exist in real nature. But you recognize that this is not a like beast class or nature class, but rather a fey class, as there are other small drawings of smaller fey creatures around. And she points to that one. Do you know what that is?
Wait, what do I know that it is? A blink dog?
You don't know that it's a blink dog, no. You see that it's a dog.
A dog.
Yes, but it's not just any dog. Are you familiar with a blink dog?
Has he heard about them, or like? Is
Probably
it
not.
an
No.
Entirely new phenomenon.
Make
He's gonna
make an
say
make a Arcana check.
Okay, hold on.
Also, Fred, your mic is a bit muffled, by the way.
Okay, sorry. Hold on a sec. Hold on. It'll take me a minute to make that.
Do you want me to roll it for you?
Yeah, that would be great. I'm sorry. I forgot the password to my account, so to get into it.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm
but
just going
it's
to the bathroom
gonna
really
take
quick.
a
Fred,
little
I have a question for you. How is it that
What?
you're not Canadian, but Magnus is? You say sorry
What do you
more than
mean?
I do.
That's a good.
Okay.
That's a good
So
fucking question.
Fred, you rolled a 22, so you do suddenly remember that
Thank you.
blink dogs do exist, and that they have the nasty habit of teleporting away.
Okay, he's gonna look up and say like, "That's a blink dog."
You would not be looking up at her. She's a
That's all I
satyr.
can say.
You'd be looking down at
He
her.
doesn't really know everything that he knows.
Okay. Yes, that is a blink dog.
What?
I was just saying, you said I'll look up at her, but she is much smaller than you, so you'd be looking down at her. But whatever, doesn't matter.
I can't wait for the relationship between these two to bloom. It's gonna be so beautiful.
And she says, "Yes,
Okay.
it is a blink dog. They tend to teleport into different locations. Some of them can be quite good, but every once in a while, some of these blink dogs are quite nasty. They're turned against people."
Turn against people.
Yes.
How so? He's like very interested.
Well, some people use the Fae against other people to better their own lives instead of bettering the lives of everybody.
Are you beating up your microphone?
Hockey stick, can you not masturbate on top
She
of your
starts
microphone?
gyrating.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Okay, continuing.
That was a really good comparison, though.
So Fred, what did you say?
Can you hear this?
What did I say? I was gonna say, but why would... Does he know what the concept of the Fae is or not?
Yes, you know the general concept. Also, your mic is getting significantly quieter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've got 200%, and I can't hear you.
Okay. Hold on,
Yeah,
that's so
Your mic
weird.
is
Okay,
getting
hold on.
significantly quieter, while Hockey Stick's blowjob
You
is
might
getting
wanna-
significantly louder.
How does that even work?
Oh, you're very loud now. Perfect. That was very good. Whatever that is, keep your thing right there. It sounds great.
I just changed the input because I'm in my
Oh,
room
yeah, no,
now.
that's fine.
So.
Yeah, that's so much better. So much
There we
better.
go.
Okay.
Hi,
So
keep this
what were you saying?
He's gonna be like, why would an organization allow for for creatures to not be turned, like to be taken advantage of and used against the greater good. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
There are some nasty people out there. I'm assuming that you haven't actually ever come across one of these nasty people.
Has Fred ever come across an evil Why am I asking that question? Of course he has. He's just gonna...
What's he gonna do?
Dirt. Yep. What'd you say, Fred?
Wait, what?
You whatever you just said, nothing just came through. Whatever you just said.
Oh, sorry. He's just gonna say, like the town master. Just gonna squint at the chalkboard. Where is Beauregard, by the way?
Oh, that's true. Where is Beauregard? Beauregard's probably right next to you.
Okay.
You get to decide where Beauregard goes. It's your pet.
Shit. Yeah, he followed me. So he's gonna look at the boar who is consequently sitting in the desk next to him and pet the boar.
The town master? Which town master?
Does Fred know the name of the town?
Do you remember the name of the town?
No.
Make a history check then.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what I get. Hold on.
I'd like to point out there is a map in Discord that you could have just looked at.
I'm gonna live with my mistakes.
Would Fred have it written down somewhere?
Actually, I don't know necessarily if Fred
Fred
would
does write down like everything.
They do, but I don't know if they necessarily write down the name of a town. They more like write down weird information about the way people talk and like that sort of stuff, not necessarily town names. She's more studying.
Okay.
He's more studying the way people interact. Oh yeah, Fred, you need me to roll that. People. I forgot. I'll roll you your history check. So, another 22. So yes, Fred, you remember the name of the town? It is Exester. Fred, you still there? Yeah.
A town called Exester. He's gonna like look around and be like, it was in the forest and very, very secluded, and he was not a nice man. He tried to take my boar here, and he's gonna look over at his boar again.
That sounds like an awful experience. And I know the town of Exester well. I've been there multiple times. Bloomwood Forest is one of my favorite locations here in Costa-Radi.
It's a beautiful forest.
It is.
He's gonna turn to her and say stand up, and he's gonna say, would you do me a favor?
Of course, what is it?
If you ever see the town of Exester's town master, please punch him in the face. And then he's just gonna go.
Get this guy for me, bye.
She just replies, certainly. My name is Cheeks, by the way. What?
Now I feel bad. He's gonna come back in and be like, oh, I'm Fred. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself.
Nice to meet you, Fred. I will punch the town master.
I very much appreciate it. And he's gonna hold out his hand to shake it.
She goes to shake your hand, and then she hears a noise, and she immediately turns around and gets completely distracted by this other noise that's in the room, and kind of forgets that you were there.
Well, now does he notice this?
Yes. So you see some students coming in, and you notice that she didn't actually shake your hand, and she's now greeting her students.
Well, he wants to have his hand shook.
He's already initiated the handshake.
Aww.
Someone has to shake it.
He's gonna keep holding it out to see if the student will come over. And
there needs to be the class clown student that just walks out and shakes his hand.
You'll be at night in your bed alone, looking at your hand like, And they shake.
One,
Does any
one.
student come up to shake my hand?
A few students walk by you, and one girl comes up to you. Are you okay?
He's gonna look at his hand and then look at the what the heck is her name? I can't believe I already
Jix.
forgot. You literally just told me. Jinx. Okay.
She introduced herself as Jix.
Jinx. Okay. He's gonna look at his hand and then look at Jinx, and then look back at his hand, and then just not say anything.
And she'll say, "Oh, she forgot she was shaking your hand, didn't she?"
He just like nods sadly.
Don't worry, she does that all the time. She has extreme attention deficit.
That's so sad. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna be like, okay, that makes sense. And then he'll turn to the girl and then like hold his hand out for a moment to see if she'll shake it.
And she shakes her hand. My name is Genu.
He's gonna shake her hand back and say, "My name is Fred."
Pleasure to meet you, Fred. I got to get to class.
Okay, I need to get to class too.
Oh my goodness, I love Fred so much.
My class is totally in the other room, you know.
Okay.
Like, I feel like it's literally like everything that he does is literally just my stream of consciousness thoughts.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
then now he's gonna leave.
Okay. So what do you do next, Fred? Are you going back to the main library?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
To try to meet up with his buddies.
So as you go back to the main library, you run into a party of now 3 people. You see Euroni, a person that you definitely recognize, but you also see a small gnomish girl and a normal-sized human girl alongside Euroni that you do not recognize.
Elizabeth is still that's true. Elizabeth's still leading the pack very confidently until she sees Fred, and then she just stops. It's like,
Oh, hey, Fred.
is that him?
He's gonna wave at Euroni and then
I'm gonna wave back.
Mortimer's just like in the middle of the story. So like he had the like when he's holding the teapot, his looks like weird pinky fit. Oh, there it is. Is that
That's the Minotaur, yes. Probably gonna appear on your shoulder, Fred.
Elizabeth's gonna walk up to Fred and just be looking slightly above your eyes at your horns, and I'm just gonna be staring at your horns for the time being.
Is there anything on top of your head?
Your horns, I assume.
No, anything on top of your head.
Oh yeah, my hat.
Okay, Fred's gonna stare at her hat.
Mortimer just kind of like is cupping one hand for cheek and just is like slowly getting like a bigger smile as she like stares at the Minotaur.
He'll look over at Mortimer. Wait, does he notice that? I don't think he would actually.
Would he?
You're too mesmerized by my hat. It's a rather large hat.
Look over at Mortimer.
Oh wait! Did you say you look over at me?
Yeah.
Mortimer, still sporting the smile, just takes the hand cupping her cheek, really like vigorous wave, just like, hi.
So what have you been up to, Fred?
Do your horns grow back if they were removed?
Fred's just gonna raise an eyebrow and be like, oh, why are you asking that question?
Curious.
I don't know. I've never
still looking at your horns.
Elizabeth.
Oh God. Does that freak him out?
Poppy is hissing at Lisbeth right now.
Yeah. He's very confused.
She's very Lisbeth's trying not to make enemies out of you, but she really wants to know about your horns.
He's gonna turn to Mortimer and be like, "Is that your friend?"
Yeah, she's my friend. Sorry. Hang on. Lisbeth, you, yeah, he needs horns.
I'm wondering if how different they are from like regular bullhorns. Because I
Okay.
reach into my hat and I pull out a bullhorn. I said, because I have this one.
Why do you have that?
A bullhorn?
Like BULL bull.
Yes. She's curious. Please no. Unless she actually tries to do something, don't worry. It's okay.
Fred's. Are you offering the horn to Fred because he'll take the horns?
No, I'm holding the horn, trying to do my best to compare them to your horns.
Like from your perspective, you're trying to like position it on his head.
I haven't found much use for bullhorns, but maybe minotaur horns have different properties.
Okay.
Fred is unsure how to respond to that question.
Considering that you're a student here, why don't you just go and learn about it?
Oh boy.
Yeah, Lisbeth. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Like her face twitches like just a little bit. Only Fred can see it because Fred's the only one facing her. But yeah, as soon as he mentions that, her face twitches and she just goes.
Yeah. Okay. But Lisbeth. Mortimer kind of like just like squats down and like beckons Lisbeth to come over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If someone saw you and asked if they could have your hat, how would you feel about it?
Fuck them.
Can I have
right?
your hat?
So,
daggers near. I'm staring daggers at Fred. No, you cannot.
That was a joke, right? That was a joke. That was a joke, right?
that wasn't a joke.
Mortimer looks like she's got the expression of defusing a bomb, just like oh.
Fred's like, well, you can't have my horns, so I assume that it's only fair that I can't have your hat.
Yes.
Elizabeth like looks down thinking about this and goes,
yeah.
All right.
I feel pretty bad.
She'll put her bullhorn back up.
Yeah, see, there you go. So now
a weird interaction.
I imagine there's going to be a lot of those with Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then Mortimer stands back up from her squat, just going like, yes, hello, I'm Mortimer. You're, sorry? Who? Wait, did I hear someone call him Fred?
Yes.
Yes,
you're only saying Fred.
only
and I just kind of like bend forwards in like a tiny little bow, going, and you're Fred, was it?
Yes. He's gonna hold his hand out.
Okay, cool. Mortimer takes both hands and just like clasps them both, like kind of subtly, just going like, "Holy shit, Minotaur hand! What the fuck is this?" And she's just like, "Yeah, good to meet. You are you a visitor, a student? This guy said he, knew. Are you friends?" She's trying.
Yeah, he's gonna look over at Euroni and then back down at Mortimer and be like, "Yeah, we're friends. I think.
Okay.
I think we're friends."
You think?
I mean, he called you a friend.
Are we friends?
Euroni shrugs. I think so.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Euroni,
very
Euroni
deep
knows
friendship.
more about it than I do.
Honestly, I haven't had really many friends outside the monasteries.
Monastery. Okay. So
Which is strange to you because only monks learn at monastery, at least to my knowledge, and Euroni claimed to be a paladin.
Elizabeth doesn't pay attention. Elizabeth's still trying not to get caught looking at Fred's horns.
Mortimer like takes a mental note about like monastery plus and shit. She's like, interesting. And Mortimer just goes, were you guys looking for anything since you visited? Looking for anything in the academy? I can show you around if you'd like. She's like trying to like kind of like push down like a grin she has on her face, trying not.
I was just trying to learn as much as I can about the Infernal and Epistle.
Infernal and Epistle. Okay.
Fred
do I know
shrugged.
this? I don't think I know. Okay.
I really want to know why Euroni's so fascinated by the Inferno and Epistle.
You have to be at least a level 10 friend to unlock my tragic backstory.
I'm my only
Unfortunately, I
friends.
don't think. Is it possible for an Infernal, for someone with an Infernal legacy, to reach that level?
It is a lot
I mean,
harder
I don't
than
know,
for someone
Roy-
without an Infernal legacy.
I mean, Roy
Roy
reached
did
it pretty
advantage.
fast, so I mean,
Yeah, but Euroni felt he owed it to Rory to explain,
right.
so...
If you'd like, I can help you with some. She looks to Elizabeth really quick and whispers like to Sorry, is it Euroni that was doing the infernal stuff?
Yeah.
Kind of like whispers like, I can recommend you some books if you need to find anything particular.
Why
Well,
is she saying books like that?
I checked out the Infernal and Abyssal library. Couldn't learn too much. I was heading to check out Conjuration books if you have any good recommendations.
Okay.
Another Twitch, but nothing.
Can I roll perception on like their general demeanor?
That'd
Or,
be
like, insight on
that would
the
be
general
insight.
demeanor?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll insight.
Yeah, hold on a second.
And who are you trying to check out? Lisbeth, Mortimer, Euroni?
Can I
I
roll
checked the
one
group.
for Lisbeth and one for Mortimer?
Sure, roll Lisbeth first, then Mortimer.
Okay. I'm almost there. Hold on.
Oh, do you need me to roll? I forgot.
No. I got it.
Okay.
Hopefully. If this will load at all. Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay.
Rude.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me just
How
fucking
do you pronounce Fred in Australian?
Fred. Wait, no, that's got it. I don't know. Fred.
Fred.
Fred is Fred. Fred. Scotland. You don't know. Ooh. That's Elizabeth.
Ooh.
So, okay.
Oh!
Natural 20 on-
Natural 20. So, Fred, on Lisbeth, you recognize that Lisbeth seems to be a little bit annoyed by what Euroni is talking about, specifically whenever he talks about anything to do with books or the libraries or classes or teaching or anything like that. She gets annoyed by it. And you're not entirely sure why. Towards Mortimer, you can tell that he's trying to avoid the subject while still trying to be a genuinely nice person towards Euroni, who he recognizes to be an intelligent person.
Just minding Elizabeth's trigger.
Fred will reach into his bag and pull out some rations and not do anything with them. He's just gonna hold them for the time being. No, I swear this has a purpose. This sounds just random.
Okay.
Okay, you hold out some rations currently.
Tame
No,
animal
he's just
Elizabeth.
holding them. He's holding them.
Yeah, you're holding them.
Conversation.
What kind of rations? Like crackers and stuff?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, some crackers.
Just holding some crackers.
Elizabeth does like the dog head tilt thing towards your crackers.
Oh my gosh. I just remembered something. Euroni, did you ever get the thing from the blacksmith?
Oh shit!
Fuck!
I guess we're
We
gonna
have
have
to
to
go
go back
back.
there sometime.
I forgot about that too. Okay. So what else are you guys doing? You guys gonna go inside the library?
And
I told him I'd be back too!
okay, so Mortimer just like kind of does a quick goes like 1, 2. Did you say there was 3 of you?
Yeah, I'm not sure where Malake is. She's probably at the library.
Okay.
You
Okay,
guys are just outside the doors of the library, the main library.
all right. That's pretty perfect. I mean, get you together and we can sort out some. Did you guys have something specifically you wanted to do at the academy? We can I can show you around, help you out, stuff like that.
I mean, honestly,
yeah.
it's just an honor to be here. But I was wanting to learn more about Abyssal, so I checked out the book on that, and now I'm gonna see if I can find any conjuration books related to it.
Okay, sure. Is that like a separate library, DM, or is that like?
Yes, that is a separate library. There is
Okay.
there is an Abyssal Infernal library, and then there is also a Conjuration and Necromancy library.
Okay, and I'm assuming I know all this because the map
Yes.
thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, cool. I can let you know where that is if you want to go there. I guess.
Sure.
Wait.
If you...
Wait. Do I know if that if that place is like off limits or anything or special?
You don't know that, but you have not experienced any place that currently is that way.
Okay. Yeah. I just got. Yeah, we can take you there if you like. But more in general, did you come to the academy specifically to learn about this stuff, or did you guys come here for like another purpose, or just
We came here to bring Royalist Curriculum back, but we were offered to stay for, what did he say, a week?
He nods.
Just
And
read and study and whatnot.
Okay, that's generous of them. Wow, must have done them a pretty good favor. And
Are you guys students at the school?
Elizabeth does her minor illusion student ID thing.
Urani is starting to like subtly shake his head while looking at Elizabeth.
Yeah. Mortimer just gives like a little more for all intents and purposes. Yeah. Okay, so not traditional students, but students.
He nods in like understanding.
Okay.
Even though he absolutely doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
signature nod.
I mean, he understands the non-traditional student thing, but not like what that means.
Yeah.
He understands, yet he doesn't understand.
Are you wanting to go anywhere?
That's Fred's whole character, is he understands, but he doesn't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely.
He understands everything, but at the same time understands nothing.
The more you see, the less you know.
Yeah, TJ, you'll say something?
Yeah, I was. Elizabeth was asking Fred if he was going anywhere specific.
So, he shakes his head. He just like, Rory told us that, or Royalist, right? He's gonna like look at Urani.
Royalist, yeah.
Yeah. He said that it was beautiful down here, and he promised to take me. So I just came down here to see what it was like.
It is
But I
quite a
thought
sight, isn't
it would be more watery.
Wait, what did you say? You thought it more?
Wait,
thought it would
does
be
Fred
more watery.
think this is our terrace?
I did. Me as a player, I did.
Oh, God.
That
Water?
No, I feel like an idiot. No, I'm an
Watery.
idiot.
Um,
You know what? That's okay. I'm gonna take that big fat L. I'm sorry.
I mean, I suppose we're near the water, but
Oh my god.
He's
Yeah.
just. So that's exactly what he thinks it is, I guess.
okay. Well, if Fred, if you're not
At
going,
this point, you can like Liz. You said watery, and Elizabeth said it was like watery, and now she's just glancing around the room, but like she's looking at something as it goes around the room.
Hang on. Jason, when I did my divine sense, I know I was overwhelmed by Lisbeth's celestial thing, but did I spot anything else?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna look confused at her, kind of look at what her eyes, look at her eyes, try and see if I can figure out what they're at.
There's nothing there.
Actually, I'll say make a religion check.
Oh.
Okay. I'm not oh, damn, okay, I'm kind of good at that.
Ooh.
20, modified.
Oh.
You see nothing.
Strange little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth's also like muttering, counting, like she's trying to figure something out. Like she's going 5, 6, 5.
Looking between Fred and Uroni, she goes, well, in that case, Fred, if you're not going anywhere, would you like to come with us leading Uroni to the library? And, I don't know, maybe we could pick up your friend on the way if they're not doing anything either. Just, get all the visitors together, then I can talk and see. She kind of mutters off.
Okay. Did you say diseases?
Diseases? Oh no, I said get the visitors all together.
Get all the diseases together.
You're all diseases to me.
Fun
They're
fact,
And I heard diseases.
by the way, speaking of diseases, since paladins are immune to disease, and technically none of paladins' oaths are against it, paladins are better whores than bards.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Rod should have been a paladin.
But the holy sanctity.
Start a new oath called
religion.
Oath of Procreation.
Oath of shared love.
There's a loophole in the scripture that works really well, so I can get you off without going to hell.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you guys are all together. You're in this library. What do you guys want to do?
Wait, we're in the library
We're in the
now?
library now?
Yes, all of you are in the library. You guys said that you went into the library.
Oh, right, to find Muriel.
Oh, that's right. And you guys will find Muriel sitting on the floor reading a book on Elvish lore.
Hello, Malake. This is,
As soon as she sees Elizabeth and Mortimer, may I have permission to see if Muriel recognize can tell if Elizabeth is somehow related to Bashi's elves or their culture.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that with Fred, that my eyes were like the meteor.
So make me a perception check.
Okay.
Also, these eyes, as soon as Elizabeth sees Muriel reading, Elizabeth just rolls her eyes, so your first encounter with these eyes are being rolled at you.
I will say that from the distance that you currently are at from Lisbeth, you do not recognize her eyes.
Okay.
Has Lisbeth like had
What'd you say, Fred?
You cut out.
Oh my god. It's my mic again, sorry.
It's okay.
Has Lisbeth experienced any distress or any eye twitch, any visible signs of distress since the point where he had brought out the rations? At the mention of books or anything?
Yes.
He's gonna hand her the rations.
Thank you. I'm gonna begin. Well,
No response from Fred.
I'm first. I have the. We're saying the crackers, yeah.
Yeah, they're crackers.
Mhm.
Crackers and bread.
I'm gonna while we're walking, because this would have been while we entered the library that she would have started.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I'm instead of eating it, I'm gonna be looking at it and touching it and testing it basically as much as I can. Seeing its breaking point, how the salt is distributed on it, doing whatever I can to find out more about these crackers.
Anything but eating.
Yes. I'll eventually eat them, but it's a process.
Well, since she seems
so-
to be distracted from the stressor, that's good.
So when so Muriel's going to look up when you spot her, or once Euroni says hi, and she's going to immediately put the book back where it was, and you're just going to see her left hand shake very quickly. Hi.
Mortimer gives a big wave. It's just like, hello.
Elizabeth still focusing.
Small, awkward wave, and as you see her stand up, you see this 7-foot-tall Goliath, who's extremely ugly. And she's got black hair tied up in a bun.
Ugly, it's just in her description now.
And she has these like blue eyes, but they're like coated with like a film that looks like mud.
Ooh.
She's
Like,
in, like forest
on a
grill.
scale of 1 to 25, she's got a 3.
A completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Arbitrary scale. Not based off
New
any
characters rolled.
Yeah,
new characters.
Lisbeth rolled a 9, which we're saying as she looks like a regular person, she just gives off a bad smell.
Yeah, and I forgot to roll for attractiveness. But are Goliaths common in the world, like unknown, or is it like again a rare thing, like a Minotaur? DM.
Sorry, I was responding to a DM. Give me 1 second.
Oh no worries, all good. Take your time, dude. And where do I roll for attractiveness? Just in the roll.
Yeah, whatever.
It's D20 plus charisma. I've also added in a rule that out of a scale of 20, I want you to pick what you would expect your character to be, and then average your roll with that.
I'd say like 11 or 12.
Okay. So then roll a D20 plus your charisma.
4.
4? Plus your
What's your
charisma.
charisma? That is plus charisma.
Yeah, that is my plus my charisma. I rolled a 2.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so average that would be an 8.
I'm not the nicest thing to look at.
Average that would be an 8.
Okay, yeah, I'm unkempt as fuck. Like,
You're average.
absolutely could. Yeah,
You're
I absolutely could use a
average.
makeover. Yes.
Okay.
Just like
Fred,
Well,
is
I
Fred
would
still
not
fucking hot
suggest-
from that thing from that sauna or
Mhm.
bar or whatever.
yes.
Is Fred still hot as fuck?
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Fred stays looking like that.
Yes, Fred is still quite attractive. Yes.
Y'all are seduced. Every one of you.
Yeah. The last thing you saw from Muriel was like this very small, awkward left hand wave.
Elizabeth still, like, she's just beginning to take a bite of the cracker, and she just glances up and, like, does a small wave and then focuses back down on the cracker.
Muriel's left hand is just gonna start shaking again.
Okay, Mortimer just, like, thinks she's still waving, just, like, continues the wave. It's like, yeah, and then, like, as she's, like, waving absentmindedly, she's just, like, looking up and seeing that you're, again, something she's never seen before. She just, like, looks in fascination with, like, a smile on her face, and, like, absentmindedly on her other hand, she, like, accidentally just starts, like, kind of, like, gnawing on, like, her thumb as she, like, looks at you, just like, oh.
Oh, man. Elizabeth and Mortimer with their nervous tics.
Hi.
I find it hilarious that Euroni has one of the lowest charismas in the party, and yet he is the most socially confident out of the entire party.
No, I will say Elizabeth has a high charisma, and it's not because people like her, but because she's confident in herself.
Force of personality.
Yeah.
I did say
she's not afraid of being weird.
Of the current party.
Which, by the way, Elizabeth starts to walk away from the party.
Oh my god.
Like
I would say-
towards the exit of the library.
I would say Mortimer actually doesn't notice this as she's like kind of like fascinated by the Goliath in front of her, going like, "So what's your name, friend?"
Okay.
This is Malake. Malake. This is.
Like, oh, and Mortimer immediately catching on that he's probably not the most, doesn't enjoy attention too much. She just goes, sorry, was I staring too much? And she just kind of like averts her eyes to like books on the side, just like, yeah, good to meet you. She's like kind of, again, just kind of like still gnawing on her thumb.
Is she still waving?
Yes.
Wait, does your character say that?
No, is Mortimer still waving?
Oh. I mean, maybe it's not as enthusiastic. Her hand's still kind of like shaking left and right, like, you know, but like lower as it's going back down, just like.
You're on
hey,
his.
hey.
Wait. Her left hand is just gonna start shaking a little bit more.
Okay. So you three are all friends, yeah? She says, just kind of gesturing to all of you, including the Goliath, like pointing back and forth.
Ronnie nods.
Sort of.
Last I checked.
Fred's just gonna shrug.
Okay, and well, yeah, I'm Mortimer, and this is Lisbeth.
Lisbeth is completely gone.
Did anyone see? Huh? Shit. Do I know where she went? Can I like take a perception check?
Sure. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Are you two friends?
Whoa! What was that?
Ah!
Whoa!
What was that?
Are you two friends? Error. 18.
That's a persuasion check.
Oh. Wait, fuck. What's
Can Fred
Okay,
roll
yeah.
perception too?
Sure. Fred can roll perception as well. Mortimer, you have absolutely no idea which direction she could have went in.
Mortimer's just like, oh fuck, oh god damn it, oh no. She's bracing for like whatever, like she's just waiting to hear like a tumbling of books or like some sort of like complaint or scream in the distance. Just trying
Actually,
to
you know what?
pronounce where
Never mind.
Lisbeth is.
What is everybody else's passive perception?
15, I believe.
Yeah, let me see that.
Yeah, 15.
Fred, yours is 12, 13.
Thank you.
Okay. So you.
Sneaky. She just walked.
Yeah.
Out.
So Uroni, you definitely would have seen that she left out the main exit.
Yeah, she walked
Is
out the
my
main
mic-
exit like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago.
It wasn't 5 minutes
Oh, yeah,
ago.
your mic's fine, your
About a
mic's
minute ago. About a minute ago.
You're only still gonna say 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. You wait here. Wait. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Mortal just like dashes to like the main door, try to like peek out either way.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Can Fred
Shit. Where is it? There we go.
You see a bunch of students, but you do not see the likes of Lisbeth anywhere.
Oh no.
Okay, Mortimer just literally, she goes into the crowd, like puts her hands up and like kind of claps and goes, did anyone see small girl, pointy hat, the one that does all the meddling every now and then? Anyone? Like just literally pointing to anyone around her.
One of the guards speaks up and says, "You're talking about Lisbeth, yeah?"
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I think she's headed towards Ardavin's quarters.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I just saw it going that way, like running, like just kind of maneuvering between each student. Going like, excuse me, sorry, sorry,
So you're just heading
thought
towards
you were
Ardavin's
about-
quarters?
Yeah, just like wherever like Elizabeth's going.
Okay. The rest of the party, what are you guys doing at this point?
Uroni is laughing his ass.
That is completely fair.
Muriel's going to walk towards Euroni and who are these people?
I don't know. That Lisbeth girl tried to steal Poppy earlier or something. They're students here, or, well, Lisbeth isn't, but Mortimer might be.
Okay, maybe we should try and find out a little bit more about them.
I really gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yep, no worries.
I find Lisbeth in the bathroom.
What matters is that Mortimer knows where the so.
Yeah, I suppose.
You guys just gonna chill out in the library? Or are you gonna
Yeah,
follow Mortimer?
We're not gonna follow him?
You know what? I'm gonna follow Mortimer.
Me
I'm
too.
going to follow as well.
Okay.
I'm curious.
So you guys follow Mortimer up and around. Mortimer keeps calling out for Lisbeth. Mortimer, roll me 3 more perception rolls, please.
Okay.
Okay, that was 4, but that's
That
fine.
was 4.
Oh shit.
That's no worries. So you definitely feel like you've gotten the track. You see like leftover pieces of crumbs from the rations that Fred gave before in the general direction, and you see some people talking about Lisbeth as if like she just walked by and how much she's annoying. But then you kind of lose track of her. So at this point, you're just following the general direction of Ardvin's quarters because that's what the guard told you to do initially. And then you open up the doors to Ardvin's quarters, and you see Lisbeth in the corner playing with the same puzzle that you saw her play with 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Opening the door and just like quickly searching around the room, and seeing her just playing with the puzzle in the back. I'm like, oh fuck, okay. And like I use one of my elbows to just lean against the door, resting my head on it, just looking like, okay, we're good.
Elizabeth, just so you're aware, you are currently in Ardvin's quarters playing with the puzzle.
Is Ardvin in there?
Ardvin is in there. He's sitting in his normal chair, reading a book still.
Okay.
And the party did follow you up. So the entire party is now in this room together.
Okay. I just kind of look towards Ardvin and go like, hello, Ardvin.
He looks up. Oh, hello, Mortimer. Is this the party that I asked you to find?
I look behind me, not realizing people have followed me. I'm like, oh, I was actually just looking for Elizabeth then, but, you know, like, maybe, like, I kind of gesture, like, thumbs up, thumbs down, like, yeah, maybe. Like, trying to, like, keep on the down.
Euroni, actually, anybody that wants to, roll me a perception check. But Euroni, I need you to.
Yeah, I was going. I'm interested as to why
You got
I
this.
have to. That's a 24.
Okay. Euroni, you're up front and you see the image of what looks to be hockey sticks in the back corner of the room.
I'm gonna look over at the guy, the dude whose quarters this is. Who's that on the picture?
I believe you already know who this is, do you not?
Is this
Yeah, actually. Though I know her as Hockey Sticks. And last I saw
As you
her,
say hockey sticks, he smiles a little bit.
Last I saw her, she was talking to a demon.
Tieflings are not demons, my friend.
Elizabeth kind of chuckles under her breath when he says that.
Would I know anything about hockey sticks in my time staying here?
Probably.
Like, would I be able to clue?
You might have seen hockey sticks around, but you don't necessarily know anything about her.
Okay, cool. Just like, huh? Okay, I'm just like kind of going along like, oh, okay, there is someone.
Arvin looks
Wait,
to you. Looks to you. Looks
just
to
to
you.
make sure, is this literally a picture of Hockey Sticks, or is she here?
She's here. The
Okay.
person that is Hockey Sticks is here.
Oh.
Yeah, not a picture. Like, sorry, I said image. That was probably a bad phrasing. Hockey Sticks. A person that looks like Hockey Sticks is in the back corner.
My dog's rolling on my bed. He's being super cute.
And they're holding a book, by the way.
Yes, they are
In fact,
holding
they
a book.
seem to be reading this book.
Hello, Hockey Sticks.
The person's head snaps open. I didn't mean to.
Wait, it snaps open.
Snaps open. You just see his Hockey Stick's head just snaps open. You see your brains
Has
fall
the effect
out
of
onto the
reverse
floor.
bear trap.
Hockey Sticks is now, what is it, Demogorgon?
Okay.
Hi,
Hockey Stick's head snaps up, not open.
Yes.
Oh. You. They stand up and kind of slowly start walking towards Euroni. What are you doing here?
We're with
What are
Rory.
you doing here? I don't know. Last I knew, he was with you guys.
I said we're with Rory.
Oh, I heard where's Rory?
Do something. So I can do that.
You are unusually tall. And they're going to go sit back down.
I've always been this tall.
Always?
Well, obviously not when I was... You know what I mean.
Oh, so while you guys are talking, Mortimer's just gone over to.
Is Poppy... Wait.
Yeah, go. Okay.
Very important. Is Poppy with you?
Poppy is on my shoulder.
Ooh.
Okay. You're good. Continue on.
You're good.
If you're coming over here, if you're coming over to me, Connor, I'm gonna DM you Whisper.
Oh, okay. I was actually gonna say Mortimer would just like walk over to Arvin and be like asking like how's your day been going and stuff like that while everyone else chats. Yeah, just chatting.
My day's been going pretty well. I hope that this
good.
party that you've brought will work fine, but this Eladrin fella here, he seems to be a bit dull.
A bit of an asshole, you mean?
What? One's pedigree and intelligence never really dictated if they're a good person or not, though, right? But despite this being an academy, you know, he seems fine enough.
Muriel's asking if we can have a break.
Oh yeah, we can take a break now. Let's take a 10-minute break. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool.
Cool.
So we'll be back here at actually just say straight up 9 o'clock. So I think that's 11 o'clock for you.
Yes, that's 11. Yes, 11 o'clock for me.
The nearest hour.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
the nearest hour. We'll meet back here at the nearest hour.
Easy. Also, could I have the playlist for like this music? It's really nice.
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Lisbeth's introduction went perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm very satisfied with it.
I am very concerned about it.
I'm very concerned that you keep saying this person instead of Hockey Sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I gotta let my dog out.
Or how about the fact that Hockey Sticks called Euroni an asshole?
Yep. Alright, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna use my break to make some tea and stuff. Be right back.
Can we just discuss at how freaking adorable Poppy is.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Bye, bye.
Oh shit. Hey, welcome back.
Alright,
Whoa.
now that we're on break,
Yes.
can you guys still hear stuff coming from my end?
Kinda.
Yeah, only a little bit.
God damn it. My microphone's like all shot.
So, what's the story of Jasa and a dress?
Euroni, are you here?
Yeah.
You want to discuss that one?
So, in a different campaign that we run on Tuesdays, Hockey Sticks, who in that campaign is known as Cinna, had received a vision about Nyx Nidus and had seen some of the members. Then, in order to sneak into the Hornfern Island castle, they decided to disguise themselves as members of Nyx Nidus. The changeling sorcerer changed into Jose, wearing a dress. This was extremely suspicious because Jose is dead.
Right.
And doesn't wear dresses.
Yes, that too.
Oh, that's way more suspicious.
Also, Cinna disguised themselves as Magnus, showing skin. So that was also very suspicious.
Yes,
Their
Magnus.
entire thing.
Magnus's
just-
whole thing is that she shows like one finger and her face.
So, like, the entire thing was extremely suspicious.
Nice.
If anything, it just drew more attention to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Euroni, do you happen to know if Yidis is working tonight?
I don't know.
Okay.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Ba-da.
Ta-da.
Oh. Ouch.
Ba-ba-da-da.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. Fucking Connor, I'm playing against this guy. They're doing a misfortune deck, right? And it's the misfortune levels up when you attack 4 times. They're doing Bilgewater Demacia, and they're having scouts so that they attack like twice every time they attack. And so
That is
Misfortune's
my dream
leveling
deck.
up. Now, earlier today, I played against a Anoxian Bilgewater deck because Bilgewater has so many ways to like. They played.
Yeah.
They played Gangplank, which when he levels up, he summons a thing every turn or so, and fucking every time he summons something, it would damage my Nexus, which would cause Swain to stun my strongest enemy. And then he had another thing that damaged my Nexus every turn, which caused Swain to stun like all of my people every turn, and it was the worst thing ever.
I'd like to talk to this man and see his mind for the depravity that he must experience daily.
You said that was Magic the Gathering?
No, this is
no.
Legends of Runeterra.
Ow.
Sorry, I was not really paying much attention.
Oh, no worries. We're just shooting the shit.
I haven't played Magic in over a year at this point.
I really
Just-
never got into Magic.
Physical cards are too messy
So
for
I
me.
forget. How do you guys know Connor again?
TJ.
Yeah, me.
We've known each other for like ages.
Yeah.
It's just like,
What about like? It's about 8 years, I think, that we've known each other now.
Oh,
Jesus
like
Christ.
Yeah.
Man, that's a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, is Elizabeth's character sheet on D&D Beyond or no?
It is.
Yeah, she was actually on there last week, but to keep you guys from seeing her, we DM deactivated her.
She's activated now, so you can see
Okay.
her character sheet if you'd like to on the campaign.
They must have buffed Misfortune or something, because this is the second time today that a Misfortune deck has destroyed me.
My hammer's yellow.
Yes. Muriel Elven name.
Yes. Yeah.
Which she does not give out to strangers.
Fall Guy.
I'd play it.
So would I.
Just for the 35 feet walking speed. 35 feet walking speed and immune to bludgeoning damage by falling.
Yeah.
the Goomba storm.
Intelligence decreases a bit much. Like, intelligence reduced by 1 would make sense, but by 2... I don't know.
Oh, no.
I know we'd said I'd start at the top of the hour, but I forgot to get a glass of water, so I'll be back in just a moment.
You can comprehend languages, but can only respond in woo, woo, woo.
What is that? Kenny from South Park?
No.
Connor,
Yes.
and the rest of you, I guess. Do you watch Darkman?
No. I don't know.
He makes a lot of funny League videos, but his most recent
I feel
one
like
is
he
the
showed
Fall
me
Guys.
once. I think he showed me once or
Okay.
twice.
Am I missing something with the thing Euroni sent?
It's
What?
from
I
a
don't-
game called Fall Guys.
Okay. I don't quite get. Okay, I've never even
Oh,
heard
have you
of
ever
that.
played Fall Guys?
She doesn't even have a computer.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a reference to a game.
Okay.
It's like all these blue
Also,
people.
thanks for sharing that very private information. You're right.
I do.
I thought you told us.
That's a good one. Hironi, the last one.
That's a good one.
You know what would be great to have in a D&D campaign?
What?
What?
A mimic with 20 intelligence and the actor.
Oh my god, shut up about your fucking mimic!
Whoa. Is this a topic that comes up often?
Literally, every time a character goes missing for even like 5 minutes, she says, as soon as they come back, she's like, oh, it's a mimic with 20 intelligence in the actor feat. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my
That
god.
actually needs to be a mimic.
So hockey sticks is a mimic confirmed.
If you guys want a mimic, correction, hockey sticks, if you want a mimic with 20 intelligence, build your own fucking campaign and turn the entire world into a mimic.
No. The mimics are
The
invading
ground
the
opens up
world.
beneath you, two threaded
They were
teeth.
corn stalks, actually, and they were aliens. I already played in this campaign, actually. And, like, I was able to convince the mimics that I was the daughter of the long-lost princess queen from the future. That entire thing was so fucking weird. Also,
Okay,
you can
I'm back.
blame Zarya for it.
Hello.
And I'm almost done.
Is everybody
We
back?
need, like, one more minute, please.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with this. And
Giving you
then
1 minute.
we can...
Is Muriel back? No, she had to eat. Okay.
Okay, I give up.
Are we starting?
It's not breaking anytime soon. We can start.
Yep.
Okay.
As soon as
I'm
what?
trying to remember the last thing that happened.
We were in the room with Ordvin.
We
Yeah,
were in the room when it happened.
Think we were making an insight check on hockey sticks. I think.
Oh, hockey sticks.
No, not yet.
Said something and turned back.
She called
believe.
Aroni an asshole. That's the last
Yeah.
thing I remember.
Yes.
However, unfortunately, none of you really know hockey sticks very well.
I have no clue who she even is.
Okay, I remember what happened.
We need to find
Mortimer was
Rory.
talking. Mortimer was talking to Ardvin.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
So, do you think that this party that you've brought would be a good fit to look after her?
Oh, sorry, are we starting?
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Pardon. Sorry. Okay.
Mortimer's completely blank, looking at Ordvin.
Mortimer completely blanks out in the conversation. Well, actually, I just happened upon the individuals just today, so I think I want to feel them out a bit more, but they don't seem like bad people.
Could always
no,
test
they're-
them. I would probably want to test them regardless.
Yeah, and they are visitors, as in travelers from outside of the academy, so it could be like, they've got the respect of the academy, they can roam freely. I think it's a good fit.
And Arden will speak up. What do you all think?
Of what?
Mortimer looks over like, oh wait, this is public?
He looks directly
I
at
think
you.
it's a good idea.
He looks directly at Urani and says, I have a mission for you, although your obvious misunderstanding of the infernal people quite irks me. But I had a mission for you that I would be very grateful. I would grant you guys essentially whatever you wished from the Qarawiyyan Academy, if you were able
I'm
to do this
listening.
for us. This is a woman here, and she points to Lisbeth. She is
Still working on her puzzle.
far more important than you could possibly imagine.
Yerny shrugs. She gave off the largest celestial presence I have ever seen. A larger presence than I thought would be possible, with the exception of literal gods. So, I can tell she's pretty special.
Yes, so I'm essentially looking for a group of people to essentially bring her along with them on their adventure, and see if she does anything spectacular.
I'm gonna look back at Fred and Muriel. What do you two think?
I don't see why it would be a problem.
Fred is honestly not sure what to make in this situation.
I would need to test you all, of course, first, but to see if you have what
Hockey
it
Six
takes.
is going to walk up. And what exactly would this test include, Headmaster?
Just some basic puzzles, I guess you could call them.
Very well then. I'd
Lisbeth,
raise the parties up for the task.
Lisbeth will speak up and say, well, she already likes him.
She does she?
Well, at least Uroni.
Well, that's great to hear. I myself...
Yerony looks very confused.
Would I know anything about the arrangements of the test, or am I just like
No,
going
you have
on?
no idea what the test entails.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm just there like, yeah. And,
Oh fuck.
more,
Go ahead, go first.
sorry, did your mic go out? Oh no, go on. I was just gonna like do like it's just a side flavor thing more just like not like an actual thing. Yeah, come on.
What kind of test?
It's a test to figure out your range of intellectual skill, your ability to think on the fly in critical moments, as well as your skills in combat.
Okay.
Yerony's gonna nod.
So will Fred.
Yeah. And Mortimer just pipes up and says like, and it'd be a huge help just because, everyone here is already studying and busy with everything else, and it's very rare we get visitors or people who can even have the resume, so to say, to help us with this. So yeah, cool. And she gives like a little like thumbs up nervously.
That's fair. That's fair.
So the 6 of you, yes, would be participating in this test.
6 of us.
Yes.
Yes.
I look
What
at
am-
Fred, Muriel, myself. 2. That's 3. Where are the other? Is Mortimer and Lisbeth participating?
Of course they would
Well,
participate. They'd be joining you on your quests, would they not?
Would Mortimer know that this was a part of the deal before, or is this news to her?
Complete news to Mortimer.
Mortimer just goes like, yeah, oh, wait, what?
Hockey
Oh,
Sticks is going to Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, literally, Mortimer's just gonna, yeah, I'll go. Hang on, am I going? Huh. She just looks as confused as all of you now.
Hockey Sticks is going to look at Euroni.
But that's
You're
fine.
right. They are going. The purple demon thing is going to come with you also, though.
I'm sorry, no. That's not fucking happening. I'm looking straight at the guys, like I'm looking straight at the guy who's sort of running this operation or whatever.
Ardvin sits back in his chair and starts reading again and says, well then fine. And then he gestures a hand and 2 guards come into the room and grab you.
Oh shit.
What are you?
Hey, that's my friend.
I apologize,
Yeah.
but I don't
now.
I don't allow dumb bigots to enter my establishment.
Come on.
Elizabeth's looking with like the first time that she's ever been like, wow, this Ardvin guy's pretty cool.
Headmaster, I do believe this is a little bit unnecessary. Let's
Why
just-
is it unnecessary?
This is a misunderstanding.
This
It's
is
a
my
misunderstanding.
establishment, and he has something wrong with somebody that I think is quite a great person, and is just doing so just based off of the understanding that infernals come from demons. Therefore, all infernals are bad people. This is probably the most bigoted thing I've heard in my entire
You
life.
don't get it.
What don't I get? Please explain it to me.
You don't get it.
Please explain.
The infernal people are liars and deceptive and untrustworthy.
Isn't everyone, though?
Where did you get this
In their
information
own way.
from,
Everyone
Urani?
has their own back.
Where did
The
you get this
infernal-
information from?
The infernals wouldn't hesitate to kill or kidnap if they were given the opportunity.
Again, I ask where you got this information from. Was it a
Personal
book?
experience.
Okay, tell me the experience.
They took my parents! Okay? Is that what you wanted?
The infernal people took your parents, yes? A tiefling took your parents.
I don't fucking know. I didn't get a good look.
You didn't
They
get
were
a good
gone
look, yet you're dumbfounded by the fact that one would be potentially an actually good person, yet you didn't get a good look at them. So you automatically assume
All I
that everybody
saw-
that is vaguely similar
all-
to that person would be a horrible person.
All I saw was the portal closing and my parents' faces as it closed. Euroni is shaking with rage, and there are tears forming in his eyes at this point. That is all I
Listen,
saw as
Euroni,
they.
what happened to you is a horrible thing. Absolutely horrible. Nobody would want that. For the most hated enemy, nobody would want that. To be taken away from the people that they love most. But you cannot blame an entire race of people for it. There are definitely bad people, just like there are bad people amongst your own race. The Eladrin elves, there are bad Eladrin elves. There are bad Fae, there are bad Celestials. There are bad everybody. I know quite a few actual demons, legitimate demons, that are great people. Let alone tieflings, who are a general race of people that have done so much for the world. You take out your rage on a person who's done no harm to you, and I could probably guarantee you has actually done great help to you in the past, have they not?
No harm, you say. Tell me, Muriel, when was the only time you've seen signs of PTSD because of my parents being taken? Tell me, when was the only time you've seen signs of it?
Muriel's left arm is just going to start shaking
In fact,
Basically,
all of you who saw it, tell me, when was the only
her
time?
left arm is just going to start shaking very fiercely.
When Ayla casted Hellish Rebuke.
And why did Ayla
And
cast
she's
Hellish
just gonna
Rebuke on
kind of
you?
like,
Yoroni, why did Ayla cast Hellish Rebuke on you? I need to know this.
Immediately after making a comment about assault rules and laws being completely useless, gave her a slight punch on the shoulder, which she responded with Hellish Rebuke.
I believe Hellish Rebuke cannot be used unless somebody takes significant damage. Maybe this light punch that you say was not as light as you thought it was.
Mortimer's just like, this whole time she's just kind of.
Do you not see, Roni, that there are two sides to every single story? You hurt her, and she hurt you, yes.
Hockey stick.
You both need to apologize to each other. You don't need to have a vengeance against somebody because they attacked you once on accident.
Hockey sticks is just looking between the headmaster and Jeroni, like, and kind of embarrassed and like really awkwardly.
Regardless, I am done with you. You seem to have no sense of empathy towards other people whatsoever, and you are a bigot and quite idiotic. And I don't have those type of people in my academy. You may
Muriel's
leave
just
now.
going to start crying at this point.
Okay.
Headmaster, wait.
Wait,
What?
don't send him away. This is
What
a
if
misunderstanding.
instead we just change the roster for the party ever so slightly, or maybe they could apologize and find a way to compromise?
Okay.
Are Euroni's arms being held?
Yes, both of your arms are being held by two separate guards.
Could I?
Euroni has done much to earn his way here. He's wanted to come to the academy for so long. It's not right just to send him away. Everyone has bad stuff.
Lisbeth also
Just like
speaks
everyone
up and
has good.
says, "Oh, sorry. I keep thinking you're already
You're
done.
good.
Sorry."
You're good. Go ahead.
Lisbeth also speaks up and says, "She's already said he's here for me."
Exactly.
Additionally, Mortimer kind of glides into the conversation. Goes, although Headmaster, I absolutely agree with not judging a book by its cover and everything. And although what he said may have been very blatantly offensive, but has he not sat here and conversed with you about it? Has he not? He hasn't exactly just blindly blocked his ears, you know? He's listening, perhaps.
Not necessarily openly listened, though, either. There are multiple ways to that.
Are we defending him, or what are we doing?
I don't know.
We're defending him.
Kind of. Mortimer's just like... Mortimer's just thinking, like, okay, if one of the party members goes away, like, the rest might decide to follow him and not join. So
I
it's
mean,
like, fuck.
if we're just saying what we think, I mean, I don't know him that well. He doesn't seem like the person I'd get along with. But she says he's here for me.
Perhaps
Euroni's gonna mutter under his breath. Hopefully so that no one hears, but I'm explicitly saying this because he's going to be muttering, Moonbow, help me.
Okay, roll a religion check.
Hockey Sticks is going to look towards Euroni and say, is there absolutely no way that you would be willing to compromise and work with?
Nat 20, by the way.
Okay, Nat 20. I assume that by Moonbow you're referring to Shaloon.
Yeah, Shaloon Moonbow.
Trying to think of what.
What would she do in this?
I'd totally get it if she doesn't reply even on a nat 20, because first of all, you said that the gods are less involved with mortals in this world, and also because Euroni is currently shaking with fear. Anger, correction. Not fear, anger. So I would completely get it if she did absolutely nothing. even though I rolled a nat 20.
Fun fact: Ayla's name actually means moonlight.
Okay. Come with me into one-on-one.
All right. Hello.
Okay. So instead of a voice, you get a flash of a vision. And this vision is
Okay.
in the perspective of what you initially believed to be your mother. You can't make out any specifics, but you recognize the sounds from the night as you hear demons grabbing you, because you are your mother in this case. Grabbing you, grabbing your husband. You hear screams of a child in the background. And you see a portal, and you go through the portal, and you look up to the top of the portal, and you see a face. But it is not the face of Euroni. It is the face of Ayla. Ayla is crying, looking down, trying to reach for her mother.
What?
And we can go back to campaign.
Give you something, but we'll do it later on because right now it's not a good
Okay.
time.
Sorry,
Alexa.
Jason. I was just saying I have to.
You're owning-
Also, please, just
Suddenly
FYI, if any of you ever watch this VOD, please do not listen to what I just told Euroni.
No worries.
All right,
Okay.
will do.
Also, Fred just said she has to go.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
sorry about that, Fred.
Euroni
No,
suddenly
no, it's
stopped
okay.
resisting.
Thank you, guys.
Euroni wasn't resisting too hard, but he was definitely pulling against the hands a bit. When suddenly he just goes slack, staring forward.
Euroni? Hockey sticks is gonna take closer to Euroni.
Is he
Are you-
alright?
Euroni.
Tears begin to fall down her
Euroni.
cheeks.
Yeroni? Muriel's going to step closer a little bit, but still enough to give Yeroni space.
I didn't know.
You okay? Is there something I can do?
No, it's fine.
Could I take an insight check on Euroni just to try and
Yes.
exact how he's?
As
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
as
Let me
could
get it down.
I.
Sure.
Let me grab-
Anybody that wants to make an insight check, roll an
Okay,
insight
I'm
check.
going.
I'll have a go.
All right, let's try this.
Elizabeth's not normally interested in people, but she was just screaming and crying, so he's probably caught her interest.
Yeah. Wait. Insight.
Of course, Muriel. Look at the 6.
Well, Muriel, this is extremely unnatural behavior for you. That's as much as you get with a 6.
Okay.
Connor, you would have
Yes.
noticed his lips move in the way of saying "Moonbow, help me," and then nothing for a moment, and then he goes slack and begins to cry. So whatever it was that "Moonbow, help me" triggered is why he's crying right now.
Huh.
What about hockey stick with a 14?
14 from Hockey Sticks and Lisbeth. You guys may have noticed the muttering, but because of the time frame between, you get the feeling it's probably either related but barely, or not related at all. But you do have those two. You may have those two instances.
mind.
Both. Yeah, on mind.
Okay. All right then. Euroni, what's wrong? Hockey Sticks is going to move her hand up like she's about to touch Euroni, and then she's gonna bring it back down.
Muriel's going to, if she can, offer up her right hand. She doesn't know if Euroni's able to grab it, but she's going to offer it.
He's gonna just sort of absent-mindedly take the hand.
Mortimer's just gonna walk over to Lisbeth and ask, how does she feel about this?
Lisbeth just kind of shrugs.
Right.
Lisbeth just says, "He's supposed to be here. I
Huh.
don't know anything after that."
How does she feel about the rest of the party?
Lisbeth? Is this something you're asking in character, or are you just trying to insight check her?
In character.
Oh.
Hockey stick turns.
Lisbeth will glance over the party and be like, "They're an interesting bunch. I would need to know more."
Mortimer just kind of like nods in unison. By the way, do you have any of those crackers left?
I ate them.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Don't worry.
The crackers. Okay, ooh. What about, is there, oh, yeah, Hockey Sticks is going to kind of, go over to Muriel. Is there something, perhaps, that you can do to help calm it down?
Yes, if there's a tea kettle nearby, that'd be great.
Elizabeth, do you have a kettle in your hat?
I do have brewer supplies. 'Cause I also
Ironi begins to shake, but not in the way that he was shaking in anger before, in more of a, like, either nervous kind of Muriel shaking or sad, kind of like crying.
Muriel's going to lightly, kind of do the same
Am I still being held by the guards?
When Muriel mentions tea kettle,
Yes, you are still currently being held by the guards.
I'll take off my hat and pull out one out of my hat.
Looks over and going,
Muriel's going to, as soon as you do this, she's going to immediately start boiling
DM,
water.
I am going to message you something.
Mm-hmm.
Cards, can you please just look over his hands for a little bit so we can have some tea, please?
I'm gonna also go over to Muriel, and I'm gonna take out a few flowers that you can't quite identify, and say, these should help calm him down too.
Thank you. I'll put them in the cup that she's pouring the tea water into. Please, just guards, can you please just let him have a cup of tea? Please.
Mortimer kind of gets. Actually, what do I? No. Actually, Mortimer would stay sitting, just watching.
Please.
Ayla is going to die. I swear.
What?
Well, I can't say much about what Uroni saw, but let's just say it changed how he thinks about Ayla. Okay. Because I'm sitting over here thinking, okay, did he see that? Is he going to kill Ayla?
Please, just somebody, cards, can you just
okay,
please let him have a cup of
actually,
tea?
out of curiosity, since a certain something only lasts for a certain amount of time,
roll me a d20, just a general d20.
Okay. Okay. Oh god.
Above a 10, it sticks. Below a 10, it fails.
Are the guards still holding?
Okay.
Yeah, it's six. It's 6 so far, and yes, the guards are still currently holding Uroni.
Please unhand him.
Please.
As Hockey Stick says this, Ardvin waves his hand, and the guards drop him and return back to their post.
Uroni collapses
Hockey
to
Stick.
the floor.
A Hockey Stick is purposely waiting to possibly catch him in case However, hockey stick is not very strong. Do I need to roll for that?
Look, it's a thought that counts.
I'll say no
try and
because you're not
sit
actually
your-
trying to catch him. You're just trying to break his fall. So you know you do not have to roll.
Okay.
Muriel's
Okay.
going to try and help Euroni find some kind of like support or something to sit up against, and then give him the cup of tea if he's still awake.
There are quite a
should
few
be
chairs
He's
around.
conscious.
There are quite
He's
a few chairs
conscious.
around.
He's conscious, just crying an unusual amount.
Muriel's going to give Euroni the cup of tea.
He's
hope
gonna
this-
he's gonna take it and kind of take a small sip and put it back down.
Hockey sticks, as the professor waved to have the guards let him go, looks back at the professor and just nods. As
Muriel's
if saying
going to
thank you.
continue crying throughout this entire thing.
Everyone, we need to calm down.
Mortimer would get up from where she's sitting, kind of like carefully step over and just sort of like squat down to where everyone's at and just go, I don't know any of you particularly thoroughly, but is there anything I can do to help? Do you need me to fetch anything? Or?
Ardvin speaks up and says, I don't believe it is necessarily the smartest thing to try and calm him down. These are emotions that are necessary for him to go through.
Mortimer just kind of keeps quiet, like still. Quiet.
Sometimes negative emotions have their purpose.
Do you not think he's perhaps had enough though?
Well, these are different negative emotions. This is not anger anymore.
Muriel's just going to kind of like have like a gesture of like open arms, like if Euroni wants a hug, like she has her arms out ready to hug him.
Euroni just sort of slumps into the hug.
He's going to gently do a hug and then let go.
Euroni's still trying to comprehend what he saw.
Oh! Do you mind if I step out just for a little?
Sure.
I'll be back. Okay. Hockey sticks just suddenly like dashes out of the room. None of you know why.
Nearest window, gone.
Oh, I thought you were asking that out of character.
No.
Okay. Ardvin says, sure.
Okay. Alright, I just DM'd you what she's doing. She has it with her.
It'll be alright.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
You didn't know what?
I saw it.
What?
I saw them.
Who's them?
I saw her.
Who's her?
I didn't.
Hockey Sticks is gonna suddenly burst open through the door again, very excited. And just like half laughing, half like almost in tears. It's almost okay. Alright, I'm calm. Okay.
Euroni is not paying attention.
What do you have?
Back and forth.
I was only paying attention to Euroni at this point.
Elizabeth, did you actually ask
I figured
Hockey
as
Sticks
much.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortimer's also looking
Oh,
at hockey.
it's nothing of concern. It's just something of mine. It's a friend, I guess you could say.
Can I take an insight check on hockey sticks?
Sure.
Yes, 6.
Wait, what? No, did you really roll a 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry, I
Mortimer
got you.
rolled a 24.
I got you.
Okay.
Elizabeth's supposed to be bad at insight, so.
So
it's okay.
Hockey Sticks describe what Mortimer would know.
Okay, Mortimer, you would know that Hockey Sticks is not necessarily lying when she said a friend. And Hockey Sticks seems to be waiting for something very eagerly.
And one of just goes, a friend? You say? Someone.
What did you say, Hockey Sticks?
What was that?
What did you say?
What did you say? Cut out.
Oh, Hockey Sticks just nod.
Are they coming now? Is this someone everyone knows? Or?
No. It won't come. It's not coming now. Don't worry. They've got some time. They have some time. That was rude.
I look to Arvin just to see if he has any look of concern on his face. If not, I'll
He
do
is
it, whatever.
returned to reading his book.
Okay. Yeah, one of us just like, okay, let it go, whatever.
And Hockey Sticks, noticing that he's reading the book, is actually going to go sit down in a chair very far away from Euroni and Mario to give them room. Hockey Sticks is just going to sit down and pull out a book and start reading from that.
Yeah.
Can
And Mortimer will just return to Lisbeth.
What? What's going on?
Oh, I was just saying Mortimer's just going to return to Lisbeth.
Oh, okay.
Where she is.
Lisbeth's actually eyeing Hockey Sticks right now. Trying to figure out what a friend is. What friend she's talking about.
Hockey Sticks, as you enter into this corner, roll me another d20.
Oh god.
I'm so confused.
15. Okay, it stays. It stays.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm harnessing the power of magic amulet.
What are you guys doing now?
Euroni
Euroni is crying in a corner. Hockey Sticks is reading a book in a corner.
Yeah.
Lisbeth is just looking at Hockey Sticks.
Mortimer just seeing how everyone's busying themselves. It's like,
I sent you a DM.
Okay.
Professor, Headmaster, sir. When would you consider we should move along with the test? Because I do believe time is kind of an important factor here.
Sorry, say that again. I was replying to multiple DMs. I don't get notifications, so there were a few I didn't recognize.
Okay.
Ooh, Miriam's having,
okay.
Connection issues.
Power issues.
Yeah, she'll be back soon, probably.
Okay. Hockey Stick suddenly, her head snaps.
Steps open again.
she pushes it shut once more.
I'm never gonna
like
be able
last
to
time.
say. Okay. Hockey Stick.
I had the power cut out on me.
No worries.
Yeah, we heard about
Yeah,
that.
not much has happened since you left, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Hockey
the
Sticks.
exact same situation.
Professor, Headmaster, sir, should we, at what point in time should we move along with the test? Because I do believe time is kind of the essence here. It is slightly an important thing to factor in.
Yes, time is a factor. The sooner the better, of course, but like I said, it's best for this.
Should we perhaps let the party have basically some time to rest, and perhaps we should resume this tomorrow?
I don't see why that wouldn't be something that we couldn't accompany.
All right.
You'll stay in our janitor's quarters.
Sleepover.
Hey.
Lisbeth and Mortimer can show you the way.
One of us just gives like a little up, like, yep.
Yep. Elizabeth, as soon as he mentions it, Elizabeth would just hop up and begin to walk away. walk towards the janitor's
Jeroni
quarters.
has, at this point, drinking maybe an eighth of the tea that he was given,
Okay.
and is slightly calmed down, but still fairly upset.
Hockey Sticks very happily is going to just like jump up, gather up her things, her book, her bag, and then she's going to be like, okay, I'll be in my own quarters, sir. I'll meet you here tomorrow, same time. And she's going to dash out.
What? Huh?
Alright, Mortimer just... go on.
So confused, okay.
Mortimer just kind of like follows suit with Lisbeth just like trailing a bit behind, and like when she's about to leave the door frame, she looks behind to Arvin, just trying to gauge like a look, kind of like don't know how to feel, just trying to convey like don't know how to feel about these guys, like giving like a half hand wave to Arvin.
He's still reading his book.
Yeah. She pretends she saw and then leaves. Just like
I love my first
fast enough
meeting of them.
Okay.
Oh,
So you guys arrive in the janitor's quarters. As you guys approach the front door to the janitor's quarters, you do see a large Leonin man step out. He has black and red fur and has a completely stoic face and just walks by you without saying a word.
Elizabeth
has
waves at
Jeroni
him.
heard of Leonin?
Make me a, what would that be, history?
Probably.
Yeah, roll me a history check.
I know this guy's name by now, right?
Yes,
I would
you know
rather
his
it
name.
be Arcana, but
What's his name?
you know what? I can do it.
Xeric.
As he goes past, I just go, "Hey, Derek."
He does not respond.
I
And
got a 7.
you have never heard of a Leonin before.
They're
Jeroni
like
is
$10.
still crying, but not nearly as first. And he kind of watches as the Leonin walks by with a very confused expression.
Yeah, Xeric.
Xeric.
Jeroni, however, does not take note of the fact that that Mortimer called him Xeric.
Okay.
As you guys enter into the janitor's quarters, there is a general living space with some chairs, some lockers, a small kitchen, and then there are 2 rooms. One on the left, which has 5 beds in it. All 5 beds look like they have never been used. And on the right, there are another 5 beds. One of them is very messy, and one of them is slightly messy, but significantly better made. And the other 3 look like they have never been used.
So it's 8 beds total then.
10.
10 beds total.
Well, 10 total, but
2
8
of them
that
are
don't look like
8
it.
of them that are not currently being used. Yes.
Okay.
Elizabeth will just go on over to her bed and begin to pull things out that she found around the academy, and like just kind of look at them.
Your loot for the day.
Yes.
If there's anything particularly ridiculous, Mortimer will take note. But if it's just regular shit, she's.
I'll say, like, I think the most ridiculous thing she has is probably some fancy pin she took off someone's desk as she walked by.
As you take out the pen, Mortimer's just like, "That's not yours, is it?"
Who can say? It's mine now.
I don't think any of that is hers, technically.
Yeah.
Mortimer just kind of like. Usually she'd protest, but she's just like, "We'll leave it for later." Just
Yeah,
don't break it.
Elizabeth begins to dismantle the pen.
We're dismantling.
Yes.
Wait, no.
Wait,
now
are these like feather pins, or are they like actual pins? DM.
Can we perhaps
feather pins.
end fairly soon?
Then I can't dismantle it.
I guess we can. I was really hoping to start this, but I guess it probably makes sense for us to. It's fine. Yeah, we'll finish once we do the long rests.
Alright. No.
Okay.
Oh.
Normally these sessions go on for like at least another hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
That's true. But
Hello?
if two people
Hello?
are gone, I would rather
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
so
Hello? What's up?
Hello.
can you hear?
Hey.
I think she might be talking to somebody else.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you guys hear me? People
Yes.
from
Yes.
D&D.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have to leave?
No, not yet. It's just I can stay.
I would like to.
I
I would like to continue and at least start the test. Although I'd love for Fred to be here, but I would at least like to start the test.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done for whatever.
If you guys give me like 5 minutes, I can go in, make an excuse, and then be out.
Sure,
Okay.
that's fine because they're gonna do some stuff before they go to bed anyway. Before they do the long rest anyway.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
After I finish with my loot, which I don't like, I just remove from my hat and then I like look at it and then I put it back in the hat. Like I don't keep it anywhere near my bed.
Uroni is going to find the bed that is closest to the wall
Okay.
and is going to sit on it and face towards the wall.
Okay.
Not lie down, he's sitting, facing the wall, and trying to remember a couple of things. He's trying to remember the events of that day, like the day his parents were taken, and also trying to remember the vision,
Yes.
trying to compare the two.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, which is weird, but
A what's the word? A hindsight perception check.
Modified 20.
there are definitely differences in the surroundings.
Okay.
See.
Anybody else want to do something before taking a long rest?
I was just going to mention a small note of Lisbeth making her and Mortimer some tea.
Yeah.
Some
Just-
afternoon sleepy tea. I don't know anything about tea, but Lisbeth.
Yes, the afternoons.
That's a
Mortimer
thing,
just
right? Have I been
Yes.
lied to?
it's chamomile, but I mean, tea has caffeine in it, but it's like, it's just chamomile's just mushroom. Fucking, it exists.
The
Anyways,
power cut out again, and I'm just barely able to work through this
Oh,
right
shit.
now. I think I don't know how it's working
You
on my
sound
phone right now.
you sound really good, actually. Like your audio sounds better like this than it usually does.
Okay, that's weird. I don't get why it's working through my phone. It's not working through the laptop.
Huh.
Well, it's working, and that's what matters.
Okay, so you guys are in the janitor's quarters.
I
Anybody?
was just told that I'm using my cellular data right now, and that I may have to get off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Sadness. Maybe
As
we'll have
long as
to.
what we have left
end the
isn't
campaign.
too long, I should be able to be on for a little longer.
Okay. We'll probably call the session there then if Muriel has to leave. So.
It's okay.
Mhm.
Understandable.
Oof.
Yeah. Mortimer just grab
Okay,
tea,
but first
guitar.
let's finish up what people want to do before a long rest. Anybody else have anything that they want to do before taking a long rest?
Mortimer might actually hop up to like just if she doesn't have any, like might grab some books in the library on like just like pantheons of the gods and stuff, and just like do some reading before bed.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing much. Like a note in a diary, and that's it.
Okay, doke.
No, wow, I can't. Elizabeth, that's the one. I made the name. Elizabeth falls asleep like not bear hugging, but like hugging her hat very tightly.
Still wearing her clothes.
Yeah, well, yeah. What's she gonna
Generally.
do? Change in front of everyone? No. She steps into the hat and then comes out changed to the night dress.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Instant change room. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's what more does. Nothing.
Muriel, is there anything that you'd like to do before taking a long rest?
Wait, did you say Muriel?
Yep.
Okay. Muriel is going to take out one of her rations, eat it, and then she's probably going to read about an hour's worth of the cultural cuisine book before going to bed.
Okay.
And she's just going to fall asleep in her monk clothing.
Okie doke. Ayla's gone, or Hockey Six is gone, and she's not even there anyway. So that's everybody. So, okay, and you guys may all put down a long rest, and we're gonna end the session there.
Okay.
Okay.
And we will pick up next Monday. I really hope everybody can be there because I'm really excited for this test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good that we got all this
Session.
this role play meeting each other's character stuff out of the way before this big test.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So now
Also-
next session can be all about the test.
Yes.
Also, I find it hilarious that I'm like, Euroni claims that earlier when Euroni said he was a paladin, I'm like, oh, but that's strange to you because he's not wearing any armor. And then I look at your character sheet.
Yep.
You see why I said we get along. I can empathize very well.
Oh boy.
That was fun.
It was. I'm really excited to I mean, this whole campaign is definitely one of my favorites I've ever been in. So
I have to agree.
It's fun for me
Nice
as well.
things.
I would love to stay in chat, but I
No
have
worries,
to
no
go.
worries.
That's fine.
It's okay,
Don't worry
dude.
about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
See ya.
next week.
Okay, see ya.
Oh my god. I was not expecting to reveal that for a while, other than to Rory, but like, the guy wouldn't fucking listen to me.
You said it, and I was like, "Damn, I can't tell if it's just a Roni or if Ty's like legitimately mad."
No, I wasn't mad.
It was good roleplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, wanting to be an actor kind of helps.
Yeah, there you go.
But like, there were honestly some points there, like when Euroni was the fucking crying thing after the vision. Like, I was trying to make myself cry so that I could get myself more into character, but I, for some reason, couldn't do it, which is weird, because normally I can.
I mean,
You were still seething in anger.
Yeah.
thief.
But yeah, no, I was not I especially wasn't expecting to feel it to character. Like, I was expecting before he revealed to Rory, I was expecting the first person he would tell is Muriel, because they both are monks from the same monastery. But instead, he told Rory, and then he told it to everyone.
He told the whole party.
That was not how I was expecting that to happen, but you know, there's still a bit of tragic backstory that he hasn't told you guys about yet.
I just can't believe I didn't consider that you would just make Poppy disappear. I'm still baffled that didn't come up in my head.
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't Why that didn't cross your mind at all? Well, what was your plan? What was your plan?
Well, just to have Poppy and probably put him in my hat. Have you chased me? I guess.
So that was supposed to be your character introduction with my cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to introduce a character. But
Hey,
you
it worked.
completely forgot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you completely forgot how Find Familiar works.
Yeah. Well, so did Lisbeth, so it worked out.
Yeah, fair.
Lisbeth's not a wizard, so I don't think
Yeah,
she would
no.
know how that works.
Although artificers have the wizard spell list.
Well, that's still like backstory. I don't work with magic. I work with plants and
fair.
stuff. I'm an alchemist.
That's fair. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Any spells or anything that Lisbeth casts has flavor based off of either alchemy or plants or stuff like that.
And literal
like
flavor if you drink it.
I think I've made a flavor for all the spells I can cast, and I think only 2 of them I've resorted to just being a potion. I tried to be really unique with them.
That's
I like that. I like that. I'm excited to see you cast spells.
One fun thing, Lisbeth, if you click on one of your spells, you can actually customize and put in a note.
Hello.
That will actually let you like write in exactly what your flavor is, so you don't have to remember it.
Oh, that's actually really good. I was going through my notes and I was planning on actually doing that, but now that I can do it like on the spell, that's yeah.
Ayla, I apologize. You can leave. We're ending this session because Muriel had to leave.
Okay, what was the last thing that happened then?
The party has just gone to bed. That's all that's really happened. Nothing very significant happened. I apologize. I did want to continue, but Muriel had to leave because her power went out and she wasn't allowed to use her cellular data. My bad.
Rip.
Okay.
So we'll pick up on
right.
next Monday. I apologize.
Yeah. That was... Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
What?
What?
I have a bad habit of messing with things I shouldn't, and I just broke it.
What'd you break?
I was...
Well, I guess we're not seeing you ever again.
I was swinging around my headphones, and it went flying through the car.
What?
What?
Did you break the car?
It hit the mirror.
Did you shatter the mirror?
Oh no.
Oh god.
It wasn't me. They have no proof.
Oh my goodness. That sucks.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice.
Oh god.
It's only like one crack, so it's good. Okay, technically it's 2 cracks because it's like in a upside down Y.
Just blame it on a bird. Birds love to peck at mirrors.
Exactly. There's no proof. Are we still recording?
Yes.
There's no proof. Are we still recording? Yes.
Oh my god, why are so many people? Oh shit, it's because I'm online. Fuck. Does it seem really guilty if someone messages you? Well, actually, 3 people message you, you're still online, then you suddenly go offline?
Kinda.
Okay, I'm gonna wait a few minutes, and then go offline.
Okay.
That was definitely something, to say the least.
So what'd you only see?
Ooh.
You
have to be at least a level 10 friend to unlock
Well,
these
actually,
visions.
I can tell you, but I can't tell Mortimer or Lisbeth, so I'm gonna hop in one-on-one if you want me to tell you.
That's fine.
Jason, are
I'm
you
actually-
okay if he tells me?
Yes, but let me DM you first.
That's
DM
fine.
who?
I'm a hop off.
Roni or me?
You.
Okay,
Let me DM you first.
I'll
Hockey
hop off
sticks.
too.
Alright,
then.
I'm gonna hop in.
Oh, alright, see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you guys.
See you guys. Fun.
It was fun.
Bye. Thanks for camping. Session.
Wait, fuck. I screwed that up. I cannot English like at all today.
I am vibing.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
With that, you may now tell her now.
Euroni, prayed to Moonbow, saying, Moonbow, help me. Instead of receiving assistance, he instead received a